Must be fast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
I'm a holla at you.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
Shook is over there solving our audio issues with his lovely haircut and mustache. Thank you, Shook, for joining us.
Hey, yo, who up a limping they biscuit?
No crap. For real, for real.
And, of course, in studio, we have longtime listener, longtime friend, the man who couldn't get up a mountain in his E36 when we held our last rally, the man who we owe a very giant gift box full of salami and rubbers, the one, the only, Jingles the Clown, here in studio.
Came to claim. I had to drive 2.5 hours just to get it.
Me too,
He's here. He's going to, I don't know, do you have anything written?
I got
Perhaps
some
some-
stuff. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay, I figured you would.
Guys, solid.
You're a
prep.
bit of a planner, you.
I'm here.
I like that. I like
I did
that.
cough in the intro, and I do apologize. I was singing Seal for the pre-show, which is exclusive to
I'll be honest, I don't even know what the song
YouTubers.
is.
What's that?
I don't know what the song is.
Come on.
Kiss by the
Kiss
Rose
Kiss by,
on the
Kiss
Grave?
by a Rose. It was
You know.
you when you hear it, you're gonna be like,
Special.
oh, because it was the main song for one of the Batman movies.
I'm not a big fan of Batman.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't know the part?
Regardless, famous song.
I think the last one I saw was Dark Knight.
Oh, this was way before that.
Pretty tight.
That's probably the only one I saw.
Okay, this was the I don't even know.
You really don't know
Val
Seal's
Kilmer.
seminal hit, Crisped by a Rose?
Do you know who Seal is?
No.
Okay,
Wow.
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 Seal, like the animal?
nope.
Kinda.
Singer.
Yeah,
Fly
I'm
like an
gonna club
eagle?
ya.
No, but I mean,
Right,
it's
because
spelled.
Space Jam, right? He was the space. He was like the movie guy for a little bit.
Seal was pretty deep in it.
Yeah, he was.
This guy?
Isn't he?
Yeah,
married?
that's
He's
him.
married to.
What's he look like? Explain it to me.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Uh,
Explain it to me like I eat chicken nuggets.
yeah.
That rabbit gets it. Ba-da-da,
Yeah, exactly.
ba-da-da.
Seal looks like he's lived a long life.
Seal's been through some hard shit, man.
Yeah.
His face is all fucked up from something or other.
And he's only 61.
Is he really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Big shouts to Seal, dude.
Oh, wow. He used to piped up Heidi Klum.
Dude, this guy. See, listen,
That's who he's married to. That, or was.
this
at
guy
least.
piped up the world in the 90s.
I was gonna say, if you got
Jeez.
Kissed by a Rose as a song, you're piping up whoever
Does he
you
have
want.
does he have you have a hit sheet on there? Can we check it out?
His record.
Yeah,
He's got the record.
His book.
Dude, Seal in the 90s was like, I mean, he was more popular than the Animal at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like all his hits. I mean, we got, what do we got?
Wow,
he did Fly Like an Eagle.
I-
All right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's his
Dude, and
second most
Steve
popular
Miller,
song.
covered it, you know?
They called him Super Mario. He was piping so many bitches, you know?
He was just out there.
Let's see.
Basically a plumber.
Basically.
Let's open the old Spotify.
You gonna pop it on?
You gonna hit him in
we
there?
We can get about a minute and a half out
Yeah,
of
I'm
that.
gonna get a copyright
I
strike.
like Sammy covered Fly Like an
If we
Eagle.
talk over it
Damn
and
it.
play it low, I think we'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Kiss from a Rose, like 450 million.
Give me a quick
plays.
crank. Give me like a 10
Wow,
second.
that's
Just the
insane.
intro.
I
Just
don't
the
even think
intro
10
for,
seconds
like-
is too long.
Give me the middle.
the middle.
Can you play one note?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Ba-da-da. Dude, that's all you needed to hear. For those of you driving, you're welcome.
That should keep everything kosher.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody gets a little taste.
Yeah.
So on this episode, we bring you Seal and his whole Wikipedia page and his initial success in the 1990s.
We need an effects generator so we can pipe audio through just with mega reverb or
Dude,
something.
I looked for one.
I
It's a
have
whole
one.
fucking science. Well, to do what I was looking to do is basically have at the ready, like turn your voice into a robot voice at the ready
I
with
have
push
one
of a
of those,
button.
too.
But for everybody to
you
pipe
just
it
put
all
on the
into
main
that.
out. You just need a Chord Chaos pad.
I
It's
like
got a
where your
bunch of
head's at.
vocoders in it.
You
I'm into
literally
that.
are Captain Chaos, bro. I don't.
We could just have it as his own input. You could just have a robot mic.
Right.
And then we want to play Seal, we could just play it through the robot.
That would sound awesome.
If it's a cover, is that okay?
If we cover it, I
Yeah,
think
if
it
we
is.
were to
it's an
cover it, but
original
we
should
can't-
all do an instrument with our mouth and then put them all together.
I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
Shook. I can't get you here long enough to take photos of your face to put on thumbnails, and you're talking about fucking making music.
I would drive up here for that.
Yeah, dude. A little we could call ourselves Rockapella.
Yeah. Revival Pella.
All right, we're gonna hold you to this. We have like a week to do it as well.
Perfect.
Okay.
I want to do the Volks.
On
Big vocal guy.
Yeah, so you got like folks and
Big-
saxophone are the only two
big
things.
big drum and bass guy here.
Big D&B man.
On this week's episode, we're going to talk jingles. We're going to find out what's going on in our worlds, maybe cover a little bit of news, and, hit some callbacks, deep thoughts, whatever else we navigate through. As always, thank you very much for tuning in, listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube, all that good stuff. You can go to our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B4B. I'll owe you those numbers in a moment. And that helps support this show and all the other shows on Revival Motoring. So, with that said, let's get right into
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
Shit, did you get a giant new tattoo? Is that Octopi new?
I think you asked me about this like 4 episodes ago.
Very
No, it
tight.
looks new to me too.
Yeah, it
When
looks
did you
new.
get it?
I've had it. Oh, I don't know.
Bring out the camera.
It really.
Oh,
stands
it's been a
out.
little while.
Is that cheese ramen?
It's been a little while.
It is.
Show the gang.
It is
Show
now.
the camera.
I'm showing you right now.
How I can see you. The camera can't see it.
Oh my god, dude.
Shook got some new ink over there. It's looking like a real badass.
Did you know? It's dark.
Yeah, they get it. Whatever.
there you go.
It looks good.
Wow.
Whoever did it
Yeah.
did a nice job.
Look at that.
Anyways, that's for the chat room.
So
Little
happy I
skin.
stood up for all that.
Shook at a very nicely detailed octopi.
Thank you. Eating what I had for dinner.
Little
Cheese
cheese
ramen.
ramen.
Cheese ramen.
Cheese ramen.
Cheese ramen.
I was. Can I real quick?
Yeah.
I know this has nothing to do with the show, but
That's good.
cheese ramen's good.
the shredded moots a little out of pocket. I thought it was gonna be like something else.
Dude,
What kind
you
of cheese
had-
did you expect at a Korean fried chicken place on
I
your
don't know.
ramen?
Parmigiano.
You literally had
That's a
one
little sharp.
Parmesan doesn't melt. 2, you had like Lucerne bag cheese sprinkled on top of your ramen.
Yeah, it was like a Mexicali blend.
Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah, it
Little
was.
confused.
It was out of pocket.
The ramen was good though. Didn't even need the cheese.
Yeah, of course.
You could have just got ramen, not cheese
Yeah.
ramen.
Was cheese ramen like high up on the menu?
I don't know. I just thought maybe it would be good.
Actually, I looked at it. It was like the 8th on the list. At
I just
least.
thought maybe it'd be good.
I was looking for it after you ordered it. I didn't even see it on there. I thought you did like the.
Was
off
it?
menu
Did,
order?
did
Yeah.
the
Harry
cheese add
Potter
any
menu.
dimension or what?
This is the Harry Potter menu. You know, you got to speak the secret words of
You had
being.
9 3/4.
What?
That's the bathroom I found. There was a 9 3/4.
It was, yeah.
The bathroom had the hand drawn bricks in there.
Yeah, he went in the bathroom. You have to dunk the baskets for the fried wings in the bathroom. That was
There's,
definitely the
those two.
employee bathroom, dude. Hey, while you're in there, double fry those. But we went to a little place called BB.Q, which is a tiny little chain, tiny little
Pop.
local spot up here, Providence
Not
only.
a chain.
Definitely not a 3,300 worldwide location mega place
Conglomerate.
like Big Paul told us. Big shout out to Big Paul.
He got money though, because those wings not cheap.
Yo, those wings are $2 each all day.
Wings, expensive.
They're
Two-
boneless.
$2 is heavy for a wing, no?
It's very heavy. for
$2 is
wings.
very heavy. Back in my day, it was 45 cents.
Corey
a
paid
wing.
$2 and he had bones.
And at Bones, yep. I got more for my money.
More bones,
Yeah.
Less
you got
meat.
less for your money.
More volume.
pour
More
out
volume.
more ounces, more weight. Pushing weight
you had
over there.
waste.
What's that?
You had waste. We had no waste.
I had better flavor.
You sure?
Positive.
Those wings were
More
tasty though.
sustenance. More
I don't know.
sustenance.
I thought those wings were
Yours
tasty.
Mid. How would you
No,
rate
they were
them?
good. They're good. They're good. They're just expensive.
If they were $1.50,
yeah, I don't know. They're
I'd be
good.
more apt to go back.
Would you say that they were bussing on God for real? Or
No. No.
were they just equivalently blessing my Lord?
They were good.
They were good
They were
enough.
good.
They were good.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me 1 to 10.
I'm gonna go with 6.5.
Wow.
all right.
I think
That's
if
cold.
their price came down a little bit more, it'd be closer to an 8.
I want to just hear a
Price does
taste for it.
factor a lot.
It
Because
does
if
on
you
wings when they're that much.
because if you set the bar that high for a price, like you got to deliver tenfold.
Yeah, but so what if price didn't matter? 7? You give him a half point.
Yeah, maybe 7.5.
Okay.
Wow, full point penalty.
So if you're Big Paul, 7.5.
I don't know, man. I think Paul cares about quality too.
Yeah.
He's just got money. That's all I'm saying. You don't care about the price.
I don't know if it has anything to do with that. I think Paul just likes to have good food.
Yeah, Paul's just if you need a good food recommendation, Paul's your man.
Good cuisine.
If you need a good anything recommendation, if we're honest, Paul's pretty much the man.
You need a smile, Paul, the man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need a convo?
Funny guy.
You need to cheer
and he got
yourself
a
up?
great video of the donuts at the donut meet.
Sure
Yep.
did.
Did we see it? Can I see it?
I have it.
Oh, I want
Oh.
to see it.
Okay.
Great smile, that Paul.
Send that to me. I can pull it up.
I did donuts around him too.
Yeah, I saw
Did you?
that.
Do you
I
have
didn't
that?
like mean to, but then when I kicked it out, I'm like, he's here, so this
He
is
meant to be
happening.
there.
I'm
yeah.
either going to go around
Yeah.
him or hit him.
I felt like just doing a little quick Jim Kahana,
Mm.
Paul Kahana.
No cap.
I think he enjoyed it more than I did.
Dump
to be
those
honest.
videos in the chat.
Yeah, dump the videos in the chat, my dog.
Dump
What
them out.
chat?
Oh my.
You guys are gonna get him like a fucking. It's gonna look like an etch a
In the
sketch.
That's why you
Frickin'
put
in
them
the
in
Google
the chat.
dude.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
I guess I
download
can do
it and
that.
then I'm going to pull them up. And it's the chat that
should put jingles in the
literally
chat. He'd-
you
he'd
and
do it
I
better.
talked about yesterday.
He was like,
This
"It's
is your
tight.
tech guy, right?
right. You
right?
It can't be helped.
Yeah.
Can't be helped, dude. Unbelievable. Anyway,
yeah. Moving right along.
callbacks
Your mother.
from the top. This Saturday, Fieldworks.
Fieldworks, let's go.
Go hang out.
8:10.
Let's put it together. I just printed up some nice posters for the boys at Fieldworks. I'll tell you what, always excited about Fieldworks.
You know, the boys. They're the best. The Fieldworks boys. They're the best.
I mean, talk about smile on your face. Those guys,
we talked about Ben
Top notch.
from the Fieldworks crew. He
What?
won at Wolfscar.
he won Wolfscart.
Yep.
This guy took the whole damn show.
the whole enchilada.
A couple weeks later, he's throwing his own show. That's how hard he won Wolfscart.
Yeah.
You know?
So everyone should go there. Fieldworks. Check it out.
It's in
You
Agawam, Mass.
can jump on their Instagram and get all the
Saturday,
info.
9 to 3. Saturday, 9 to 3.
I won't be there, unfortunately.
And when you leave there, just take that hop skip down to Providence at 10 p.m. and come see me at the Red Door.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like only
You know?
about 2 hours
Leave
away.
at 3, take that 2-hour ride, you get there for 5, go to the wings place, pay $400 for wings, burn a couple hours, and come to 10 o'clock show.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Matt Wood, Greg in the Falcon didn't win the donut meet because
You hate to hear it.
we had some guests travel from, and I'm not kidding, the old Detroit, Michigan
8 Mile.
Way.
Yeah.
to attend our donut meet this
Yeah,
past Sunday.
Hal and Bajay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won and then some.
That it was not only was that didn't come from Detroit, Michigan, but it was just it was 100% a Revival Connection story. They came out, helped the homie Sam fix his Volvo.
Get a Volvo sorted. Yeah.
Spent the whole day Saturday fixing Sam's Volvo, who he met through the podcast.
Yep.
Stayed at Sam's house, comes over, hanging out with us for the donut meet. We all went out and we got
some lunch.
what did we get after? We got Tallulah's.
Yep.
And then they took back roads the whole way home.
Yeah.
I
They
gave him a-
followed me to like where my house is.
Yep.
And from Johnson, Rhode Island, drove back roads to Detroit.
And just continue.
They stopped at Lime Rock,
Yeah.
which
They
is
did
by
stop
me,
at Lime Rock. Yep.
and
Yep.
they sent me their projected path, and I knew somewhere cool that they could stop on the way home, so I sent them that. I don't want to disclose the location.
Fair. Fair.
That's crazy.
Um,
Was it like someone's house?
no, I'll tell you guys after.
All right. That's all right.
But yeah, and he stopped there. He said it was cool, and
Hey, did those guys come and kill you yet?
yeah, they're on their way.
The
Why
guys,
don't you just
Shook's also
say
in
the
the
place, and then we'll just
Yeah.
buzz it out after. You know?
Nah, it's good.
All right.
Shook's in a
Drop a pin.
fierce Facebook Marketplace deal as we speak. They wanted him to come to their location, which was a warehouse that's for sale a couple miles away. So Shook has invited them here,
Yeah.
the goodness of his own heart.
And I'm as good as dead.
Yeah, so that might happen live, which you love to see.
If you hear any bangs in the background,
I'm
lock
just
the door.
hoping for some clicks. That's all I really need.
Yeah.
Right. It's just whatever happened, we need to go viral.
I need a few
That's
views.
kinda-
Yeah, do you guys have the portable camera to take out with follow?
I'll grab that one. Big shouts to everybody that came to the donut meet. Hey, I'll tell you what, you guys
Donuts
knocked
delivered.
it out of the park with donuts.
Yep. Donuts delivered.
I wish you didn't bring so many donuts, if I'm honest.
There's
that
a
was
lot. There's a
knee-deep
lot
in
left
donuts.
over.
I throttled myself to one. I had one. It was good.
I had one box of Alleys.
I had one alley. It's hot off the press.
But you guys knocked it out of the park. I mean, we did have an incredible Australian market falcon out there.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff showed up.
Always cool stuff.
Weather really turned out for your boys as well.
Yeah, we weren't quite sure because it was supposed to rain in the morning. Turns out, didn't rain at all.
Yeah, and that's what I think is going to happen at Fieldworks. It looks like we're gonna catch the weather right.
gonna burn
I need
off.
that weather to be right so I can actually go.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for me. But yeah, this Saturday, man, it's gonna be the best.
Yeah, so big shouts to those guys. They won the donut meet. We gave them both signs because, they both endured that effort to get here. So it was great.
They now hold the record for longest drive in donut meet history.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
they're
Previously-
further than
We're
Maryland.
prepared for them to be challenged.
Yeah, how many hours was it for them? A lot.
A lot. I think
I think he said 12
TD's would be a longer drive.
TDs. I know Jesse did it from Maryland.
Yep.
That's pretty far.
That's pretty far.
Both of those are very
We get any West Coasters trying to drive to a donut meet. I mean, you could hold the record for a long time until someone from Alaska does it.
You got to prove the registration.
Get any
as well.
listeners in
Cross-borders.
Colombia?
Prove the reg. What else do you have for callbacks? I'm trying to think if I have anything directly.
Oh, I got one. Boys, I bought a rivet nut gun
Yep.
probably months and months ago.
Yep.
After years of hearing how great rivet nuts are and having used them a couple times at my shop back in the day, but never really possessing the hardware myself. So I bought it, and then last night I was bored. I went out and I was like, you know what? The carbon intake box on my M3 was held on with like T's and P's, you know?
Dare you say a little sus?
No, but really it had like screws with nuts that I like threaded on by hand, and then so I went in there. I started to drill in, putting rib nuts in. I'll tell you what, that car's not worth anything anymore. No.
I was gonna say you went right
It took-
zero
it
to
took- it
hero
took
with
the
carbon
fenders
fiber.
off.
Just-
Right through the firewall. Just
No,
yeah.
actually, it was. The whole thing is set up to go through existing holes in like the rad support area,
Yep.
but I just had it like threaded through into nuts on the other side. So I rib nutted it. There's one I couldn't get to. I need to actually drill a hole. So obviously, rather than just holding it with 3, I went and bought a right angle drill, which comes in tomorrow.
Right angle drills are cool.
I can't fucking wait, dude. I'm gonna right angle drill
Okay.
fucking everything.
I've got to. Yeah. Keep
Lock
going.
it in, lock it in.
Yeah.
And then, so, rib nut this whole thing together. I took the filters, I'm cleaning them. I ordered a new kit for that. But once you start rib nutting, you can't stop.
Nope, best tool ever made.
I was laying in bed, I'm like,
What else can I rib nut?
oh, I know what I can rib. I can rib nut my, like, where my brake fluid reservoir, rib nut that. And I was like, once I get the GTR back 300 years from now,
Yeah.
I'm going to rib nut a bunch of shit in that thing. And
I,
I'm just sitting there thinking about something. I can rib nut stuff in the house.
My fire.
I'm gonna rib
extinguisher.
nut the fucking toaster oven to the wall. Dude, rib nuts don't even make sense.
They
once you
rule.
once you let them loose,
So battery tie down, rib nuts.
oh, it'll get ribbed
But
nutted.
I welded the riv for extra.
Do you have
support.
Do you have a hand rib nut?
I was just going to
Oh,
ask. You
hand,
get the
yeah.
little pump. You
Yeah,
know,
is it-
you
is it
are
like
aware of the battery one, right?
I know this battery.
Oh,
It might be too dangerous.
There's an air one too.
Yeah, but how does it help? You just don't have to
yeah,
use your
you know-
hand.
right?
Just-
If
When
you have
you're
carpal
when
tunnel,
you're like 10 rib nuts deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
right?
got arm pump.
Oh, it's the pump.
You get the
And
palm.
you can
So it's applying the same pressure every time to make sure it's kind of swelling it to hold.
Yeah.
It's like the flashlight of
Yeah.
right,
say
right.
of the
You can
industry.
set your depth and really just hope for the best.
Yeah.
Wow, I'll buy one of those right now.
Yeah.
Is it Makita make one?
Yeah, they all do.
Get outta here.
Every brand makes some
Get right
sort
out
of
of town.
electronic rib nut.
There's a 2-arm job.
That's
Are
the
we
big
talking
one.
rib nuts?
That's the big one.
I mean, that's only for some special people.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't think I need that.
Well, Josh brings this up in the meantime. I was supposed
Oh,
to
Shook
bring
went
up-
outside. Hold on, quickly to get mugged.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll see how that turns out.
Well, Josh brings this up before he clicks play. I was supposed to mention this when I put together the Honda a few weeks back. So when I put the dash on, there's like a gray fascia plate that goes on in front of the dash that kind of all your buttons and your radio mounts to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to mount that to the dash before you mount the dash in the car. I mounted the dash in the car, got it all bolted in, and then realized this and
Oh,
had
God.
just a mental
Oh, sweet Jesus.
breakdown. So I go get Kyle because he's the problem solver of all problem solvers. And he's like, all right, I got this. He comes back with something called a skew driver.
SKU.
SKEU driver. So it's a tiny right angle or 90-degree screwdriver head.
Say no more. I'm ordering.
And what you do is you twist the handle and the body stays stationary, but the head on the other end facing you is tightening. So he put on this fascia plate, 8 Phillips head screws.
No.
It's a skew driver. Look at it. It's like $40. Need it. I'll never use it. I just need to know it's in my toolbox for that one time I
It's
need
there,
How do you
right?
spell it? Then?
SKEU driver. Skew driver. It blew my mind. It totally blew my mind. And you can kind of reposition it any way you want. So if you don't have room to like get a screwdriver in there, you can kind of just get the head of a screwdriver.
Even sounds like him. No, it changes it to screwdriver.
I'm getting brought up to a punk rock band.
Oh, that could work too.
Screwdriver.
I mean, it won't let me spell it the correct way. So
Really?
Yep. let's go.
Sorry, what
Makita.
was the brand? Oh, Makita. You said.
Skew Driver Pro Kit. Skew Driver. Crutchfield says it. SPK 4040 offset bit driver. With, dude, this thing broke my brain. Saved the day. I can't believe I forgot to talk about it. But when you just said right angle drill, it made me think of it.
I love that.
Blew me
I
away.
can't find it, but
No, same.
Makita rivet gun, brushless. There you go.
Yeah, but
$914. Well, you're gonna pay to play.
yeah.
Listen, guys.
Sometimes you need what you need.
Listen, baby. The heart wants what the heart wants. Daddy needed a $914.33
So yeah.
Makita. It must be super discontinued.
So look at the top tool
Oh,
in that picture,
no.
and then you spin the handle, so it can just tighten a screw that's being tightened towards you that you can't get behind.
Okay, here we go. $49.
There we go.
Yeah,
So
right
it's
here.
180 degrees. It like wraps.
Here we go, right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Not 90.
Okay, because I was thinking 90. That makes those
Skew
90.
SKEW driver.
That's what I was
Pro
spelling.
Kit.
It would kept
Yeah.
on. Wow, that's beautiful.
Get it right on the old Amazon. You know what? Maybe we should add affiliate
less
links.
than
And we put this thing in there.
$914.
We do that. Yeah, you can
We gotta get affiliate links.
We got to
dude.
get
talk
those
so much
affiliate.
shit.
We got to get those things rolling. Speaking of rolling, here's that video real quick
Here's a video
of
of donuts.
How we
the
what
boys. We should be good. Hopefully
Alright.
not too
If you
good.
can see our TV online, you'll see it. It's
Let me
used to
just-
be
volume? If not, you're gonna hear
tandem
some mayhem.
donuts on a closed course.
There we go.
Oh, I
Might
think-
be a little. You know what? We'll kick it down.
There.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's make it reasonable.
Oh wow. Yellow Mustang, purple Beamer.
I'm a big fan of the yellow Mustang.
Yeah,
Solid.
Yellow Mustang looks very tight. Does not need to be lower.
There we
It
go.
was a solid effort.
I thought
Good
that
showing.
was
And
around
was that
somebody.
provided? That image was provided from Big Paul.
Big Paul. Yep, Big Paul was out there.
One of the greats, dude. Great
Yeah,
smile.
just out there getting it, making it happen.
It's really getting it done.
Manny from the Snap-on truck definitely has a skew driver, but that's the one. Maybe that's what you've seen. The Snap-on.
You can get one that
screwdriver.
clicks into an impact driver.
Yeah, that one will also, the head will also come off. The Skew Driver Pro kit, the head will come off, and you can put it on
Anything
either
with a
like,
chuck like that.
yeah, anything.
That seems like a bad
The
idea for me.
1/4 inch.
How you doing? You can't.
Bunch of solid fellows. Those
Are you
guys.
dead?
Solid fellas.
I'm a deceased.
All right.
You're not dead.
They know
You-
Raph.
Oh, do they?
They know
Oh,
rap.
no,
Oh,
right.
enough said. Enough said.
Yeah, right.
Is the door locked?
I don't have a key.
Sam just.
How'd you
texted
get
us.
out? It was unlocked.
Oh, they used a crowbar.
Oh yeah, they popped it open for me.
Yeah, you smashed front glass.
No, the big local E36 guys.
Love
okay.
that.
One's got a 240, and they're building their cars to go drifting.
You
Tell
know?
them.
You'll
Well,
see him
bring
out
him
there.
Yeah, I told them to come to Lock City, bring a helmet. They're building their car for NH Drift.
Why don't you tell him to pop in here, pop on the podcast?
Just randomly.
Kinda-
That's
kinda
not my
bank an interview.
Show up
jurisdiction.
and show
It's a
up and
bank
show
an
out.
interview.
What's
is what
the
I'm
deal
saying.
with the
Thank you, Sam.
vacant
Airline food-
lot
food?
that they're using?
The what?
The vacant warehouse
Yeah.
that they're using.
I don't know. I
They're
didn't ask.
squatting in it while they build that stuff.
Yeah, that's-
I mean, the owners can change. It doesn't mean the renters got to change.
Hey, they need registrations.
Anyway,
well, I'm
they
saying we got
asked
your
him.
man over
They were
here.
like, "Is Raph in there right now?" I was like, "No,
Yeah,
he
sure
comes
is.
often."
Can't see him.
That's
Not
cool.
allowed.
All right. Well, if they know Raph, they're good people.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
they're nice guys.
That
Big shout to those
qualifies.
guys. What else do we have?
Oh,
for
we got the
callbacks?
surprise
Anything?
update of the year.
Young Ben.
Thanks to Sam Dobbins.
Oh yes.
It looks like my battle with Wheel Pros to get my VIP wheels for the last time in my professional career has come to a close because I got an email from all sorts of people at Wheel Pros because I talked to Sam's guy, who then the guy at the Wheel Pros help email asked for a copy of the chain letter, and I didn't even know what the fuck happened, but he says it looks like they're shipping tomorrow. So if all is right, I might get 3 wheels, and then we can do this whole thing again for Corey.
Yeah. We'll restart the process for your 4th wheel.
But big shouts to Sam Dobbins, who's just absolute god, texting me
Getting it done.
tools.
Just
Mr.
always,
Helpful.
always
I
getting
should
it
have
done.
reached out in the first place, but I feel bad bothering him because I figure he's busier than I am.
He's
At all
playing,
times.
off playing with Tilta stuff, and
He's
you know,
just
he's out
doing
there
tilt-a-whirls. So
doing the life.
that's crazy. Another event coming up. I think everybody should be excited for Staggered.
September 30th.
Yep, the materials August 30th, September through September
Jesus.
1st.
Yeah.
All the we did a media day that I've talked about a couple times as one of the greatest days of my adult life.
Oh, so fun.
And the media is coming out from it.
Rolling.
A lot of rolling
You see
shots.
the drone shots of my car going under the bridge and shit?
Unbelievable.
Solid.
I literally just play it back in my head.
I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about the media day, but let me
Nah,
tell you.
all you can talk as much as you like, Mike
so
says.
driving that track wet,
It's paradise.
the whole thing, drifting it,
Paradise.
you build up enough courage to try doing some stupid stuff.
Everything's better in the wet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I linked. Now, granted, it was wet. Turn 1, all the way to under the bridge, which was incredible.
That is magical.
Which turn 1, I don't think that's ever going to happen in the dry, but in the wet,
It's a lot of turn.
For people who aren't familiar with the track, how much distance are we talking here? How many turns between turn 1 and the
1,
bridge?
2,
far. It's so
3.
that's the straight,
fucking 6 or
super
7.
tight.
I think it's
right
like
into
7,
another
yeah.
Tight. It's like not a perfect like turn. It does like
Yeah.
a weird.
No,
like, thing.
I'm familiar with the track, but
Then,
Bit of a-
turn 3 is by the big tower.
Yeah.
Where you pull in
yep.
into turn 4, which is clubhouse entry,
Mhm.
and then under the bridge, and then I would do the straight and then the bank. You manji that straight.
It's
I
about-
guess you could call it into the bank.
It's half of the track, maybe a
Half.
little less than half of the track.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
Right around there, though.
Google Maps, Thompson.
Yeah, you can
Motorsports
look it up.
Park. Look at it from an aerial view. You'll see what Shook's talking about.
But
Bit
it
of-
was what a day that was.
What
and
a
the,
day.
The
Best
footage
day.
really reflects it.
Some say the best.
Some say the best.
Other
Most likely
days,
the
kind
best.
of a dog.
Lots of bad days. I walked in that day. I was like, wow, what a
What
day.
a
a
day.
day.
This is the best day.
This is the greatest day.
Tribute to Fast and Furious was filmed.
Oh yeah, we did a little. That was kind of my idea.
What was that?
I don't know who else had the idea. I mean, say you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I was like, we should do the thing.
What are we talking about?
The Fast and the Furious
exit
one
of
on the
all the
garage thing.
vehicles
On
on
all
the
the
four
garage
doors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like,
You're
That-
welcome.
That's pretty wild.
I don't know, 35
I'm gonna say
vehicles
that I
all piling out at coordinated. It was,
I had
it was
really
nice.
nothing to do with that. I just drove
It was
around in
nice.
the rain.
I was just hoping one person was going to go left and they should have gone right.
Zigged instead of
Nah,
zagged.
all pros.
Yeah,
was very
yeah.
coordinated.
Whole field was
all
pros.
just
All
drivers.
professionals.
Huge
All pros.
pile.
I mean, it's the only time you'll ever see that many people grip racing and drift racing on the same track, and
It
not
was
just
cool.
not just piling up. Because
Right.
there was a lot of people I was passing that it was like,
There was a
okay.
point where I
he's
was
not
like-
going to drift now, right? Let's go.
I was doing a couple of little skitties, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I just see Bear, and I'm like, I'll let him go.
Yeah, those guys.
I'm
There's
not
a
gonna
pack.
piss this guy off.
There's a pack just cruising. It was fun.
It was cool as fuck.
Bunch of wolves out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming up
Pack, baby.
later this month.
Yeah, love to hear that.
Today we actually have to, I believe, right? We do the first Wednesday of every month. We're
We
gonna pick a
do.
wiener for, because I received some T's Magic in the mail just yesterday.
Nice.
So we're gonna pick a winner for that stuff, so we can get that out to the B4B active subscribers. I don't know if you're listening. Maybe one of you is the lucky person this month. So, any other callbacks? Do you have any
James, what are you up to?
callbacks?
Yeah, what's going on, Jangles?
I mean, I got callbacks for days, but
Okay.
no. I wrote one down. It's super random. It said somebody in one of your questions said the coolest airplane a while ago was a Pilatus. I was listening.
Yep. I believe that's Stinky MX5.
He's wrong.
He's a Vegas guy. He's an airplane mechanic.
It's the Piaggio P180 is the coolest plane.
Piaggio P180.
Yeah, probably
Why do I feel
sucks
like
to
I've-
work on? But that's
You work
that's
on
the
those
guy.
often?
all the time, dude. No,
Oh.
never.
You were a
Yeah,
plane
yeah.
guy.
You're
Yeah,
working
I
on
was-
I went
planes
to the
stuff?
airport.
You got a Top Gun shirt on.
Whoa, this
Wow.
thing's got a wing on the nose.
Let me see it.
That is
Pull her up. Coolest
interesting.
plane.
I got it right here.
Told you.
Okay, you're doing that?
Yeah,
Is this
I
a
got it.
PJ?
That's PJ.
Wow. PJ life. Wow, only 7 mil.
Yeah,
Only?
cool 7.
Cool 7.
It's not bad.
Is that what you took down here?
Yeah. Parked
Dude,
over
look
the old
at it's a
TF Green.
hammerhead.
Oh,
It is,
shit.
it
It's got
is.
that splitter. That's
Got-
that Harajuku
It's got a
shit.
battle arrow.
Liberty Jet.
Yeah, see,
They got one in
that's
Boston.
okay.
We can charter it out.
It's a Street Fighter.
Is that Liberty Walk?
Liberty Walk.
Dude, that one right there.
Dude,
That's
look at
a-
those over fenders in the back. Reverse propellers.
Look at that
Suicide
pilot.
propellers.
Get that one on the ground. Look at
Pilot,
the thickness
happy as
on that
fuck.
thing.
That is right. It is
Look
thick.
at the thickness,
it's
dude.
thick in
It
the
looks
middle.
like a catfish.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how it's got the suicide blades.
Yeah,
Give me
dude.
some interior photos.
You want to peep this
Got
interior?
They all look
Couple
the same
cows,
on the
yeah.
inside.
Damn, Captain Shares.
Oh, dude.
Everybody's a captain in that thing, dude.
Hell yeah. Look
Wow.
at me. Hey, what's the plane that he said was the cooler one, though? Can we compare and
Pilatus
contrast?
PC-12.
Yeah.
That's a
That
Polaris.
sound like a printer
Pill-
model.
Pilatus.
Pilatus.
PC-12 right there.
Yeah, there you go. It came right up.
Pilates?
Oh, where's my? There we
That's what
go.
I do every morning. Oh yeah, that plane's.
Oh, that's a classic.
It is a classic, but the catfish
It's
is
a
indefinitely.
classic bird.
Dude,
This one looks cool
Honestly,
as
if
hell.
someone showed me a photo of that, I'd be like, look at the Cessna.
Oh, dude, I'll tell
That.
you what. The one that's just straight,
The
straight
Breakwind?
steel's looking hard.
Dude,
The
you
old Breakwind.
you saying that's a
wait.
Cessna would upset so many fucking airplane
That's like every
nerds.
time I tell my brother his S2000's a Miata.
Yeah. I mean, that's how much I know about planes is that if it doesn't have anything weird on it like this last plane, it's a Cessna.
I mean, that's pretty. That's pretty.
This one goes
That's pretty
pretty
hard.
hard. Yeah, this
Look
one
at the
goes
side
pretty hard.
pipes.
Josh, can we get an SR-71 while we're here?
Blackbird? Yeah, I mean, why not?
Actual
right?
Nichols plane, but that's a jet.
This was recommended by Matt Wood. I'd like
Oh,
to
it's
see
the
it.
best.
71,
It's
you've
the
never
best.
seen it?
I think I know what it
But
is. It's
it's a
the
jet.
X-Men plane.
Yeah, basically.
It's-
Oh, look at the guys in the goddamn astronauts.
Damn.
You know
Wow,
what?
great shot.
Oh wait, why does this show it with? I thought it didn't have wheels.
Hmm?
How
Doesn't
would
it
it
have
land?
How do you think it lands?
Well,
Just
no. There's a plane.
You think
Maybe
it
it's
just
not
hovers?
an SR-71 Blackbird. There is a plane that is a super high altitude plane
Yeah, it's
that they have to
never seen one
time landing the
Blackbird. Look at the just
wheels
the,
on it.
the absolute mood. Look at the vibe, dude. Two of those babies
You're
parked
getting,
out.
you're getting probed by that. There's 100% chance of being
Yeah, there's
probed.
lots of probing happening.
Think we can get anybody from Lockheed Martin on the show?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Those
yeah,
guys are super
right now.
outspoken.
I used to work there.
They're actually listening. Wait a second.
That's not true.
Wait a second.
That's
Wait a
not true.
second. You-
Okay.
What did you call the other friend you have who just tells big stories?
Nah, I don't
Mother
want to.
Goose.
Mother
Mother
Goose.
Goose.
Yeah. It's Father Goose right here. It's Father and Silly Goose.
Mr. Lee. I don't want to disclose too much information. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yep.
He works there.
Get the F out of
Oh,
here.
does he?
Yeah, and so do
That's
I.
believable.
I used to.
No.
Nah.
Okay. I literally have a badge. I'll dig it up.
What do you run the gate?
I used to do IT
Yeah, dude.
Get the shit out of here.
when it was.
He said empty the trash cans.
It was
Dude, that's still
right
working there.
before they were acquired by Lockheed. It was Sikorsky. It still is Sikorsky technically. That's right.
Oh, Sikorsky,
Yeah, it's owned by Lockheed.
the crystal company.
Right, diamonds
Diamonds.
with the swan, right?
Blackhawks.
With the
With
swan.
the swan.
I used to
Rhode
walk.
Island company.
Used to get to walk around the Blackhawk.
I used to rock around the Blackhawk.
Very cool.
I bet you spent a lot of time.
Look at all these Blackhawks.
It was there.
Can I
It
touch
was
it?
there. Planes, trains, and automobiles. So, are you like the train guy? You go out there with a GoPro and just, oh my god!
I should because
Train! Oh, listen to that horn!
the shit we watch to keep Freddie entertained on YouTube is just
Okay.
like
Yeah.
middle-aged men with
The
cameras
horn guy, the guy's
following trains for hours. Like, and he's making money, and it drives me insane.
Oh, it's
Like, I just
unbelievable.
sit
Yeah.
there just like-
Not only making money, gets to go on trains that he's suddenly he's up front of the locomotive
conductor.
with
He's
the
straight-
yeah, right. He's wearing the cap. This dude's like 37 years
Yeah,
old.
it's just
He's
like,
just-
honk the horn! Listen to that horn!
he's
when you
crying
pull-
over him.
Oh, you hear that horn?
No, the best
Oh,
one is
yeah.
anybody that does like garbage trucks. They should just film themselves and put it
Yeah.
on YouTube because he'll watch it for
All day long.
hours. If
I got a man who's I got a
we don't
buddy
let
who's
him.
garbage man. I
We
can
don't-
talk to
We
him.
don't let him, but
Yeah.
he will.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's crazy what's out there, and then you look at the view count, and you're like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Meanwhile,
worse when you look at our view
I,
camera. you're like,
right. I
what the
bust my
fuck?
ass on a fucking 15-minute video. Some fucking dickheads chasing a train. All right, dude. Guess I'll fuck
You
myself.
just stand by the tracks all night.
With like a shitty 360 cam.
He's just ruining underwear while you're fucking banging Dorito crust into a keyboard for like your life depends on it. And this guy's out there. Oh,
Listen to that horn!
He's just fucking full climax over a train.
Well,
You know, we keep fighting the good fight, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do. Let's see. Is there anything else for callbacks?
I got a video.
we need a soundboard clip of that guy yelling.
You know what's funny is I have it. It's not on here yet, but I clipped it purposely.
Okay, we need
Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, I have like 6 minutes of his clips.
I
Just fucking ready to go.
he went down a bit of a K-hole.
No, because I think I got fed his stuff, as I'm sure everybody does.
Nah, I don't think everybody does, bud. Might be
On-
a
on-
you thing.
Some sort of algorithm got me, and then I'm like, I need to just, you know, his just orgasmic reaction to one of the trains when he sees
It's
it.
very wholesome, you know. It's
It
very
is-
human.
right, very, yeah, it's something.
Human.
That's how I feel when I see you guys.
I was,
Oh.
I also got fed a gentleman who, and for any parents with kids listening, please muffle their ears for now, who was, for lack of a better term, making love to a vehicle, like physically making love to a vehicle. Which
On YouTube?
no, who knows where this was? Might have been.
Yeah, who knows?
Might have
Could
been
have
on.
been UX videos.
Might have been on TikTok before I deleted it because I deleted TikTok the other day.
Did you really? Finally, you realize it's not for men?
Well, not what.
It's un-American.
No, they wouldn't allow me to post a video that I made with music we have the rights to. And I'm just like, you know what?
Sons of bitches.
I don't need the shit. I'm done with you.
That's what
I'm
it took
done
to
with
get you off that
That
children's
was it.
application.
That was
Take
it,
that, China.
Yeah. Or maybe it was the dude banging the car plus that. I was just like, you know what? I've had enough of this.
That's enough internet.
There was a show that used to be on like TLC before
Yeah.
whatever. Before the internet
Right.
was
The
there.
guy who eats foam and was married to his
Strange
car.
He
Addiction.
married his car
Yeah,
and was
yeah.
like definitely doing
The Probe.
dirty to it.
It was a Ford Probe, right, or something.
It was
Sam,
red.
in
I think it was-
90s
I think it was
Pontiac
Stealth-
Grand
I
Am,
think it was a
according to
Stealth Air-
Dobbins.
Yeah.
Stealth Air Pro.
He's really getting in on that
Oh,
thing.
dude, he was all up in it.
He-
I remember
so,
being red.
So
Oh.
right, that dude was just like in love with his car.
Up in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
This other guy just wanted to abuse his car and move along.
It was that guy.
Dude, it was. I'm like,
What was that show
He
seriously?
was just trade him in for new models.
Dude, he was just in there.
Dude, treating her like a skank. You hate to
Um,
see that.
You know, it's just wild. And not to be confused with the other guy. There's another video of a gentleman with a gas pump.
Oh my god, I saw that.
Oh, dude, guy with gas pump.
Getting down with it?
That was wild.
It was getting down with him
He was
while he was helping
no.
himself
He was
to a
getting a-
shuffle.
He's getting a full tank. If you know what I mean.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen this video?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
dude.
I don't have
Pull
any
it up.
shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let me paint you a picture with PG. Gas door open,
Yeah,
pump in the hole,
yeah.
filling up, but also
Shuffling the
Front
deck.
door open.
Yeah, shuffling the deck.
shuffling the deck,
I'm just more confused now.
feeding the geese.
And I'm in.
He was feeding the geese while he was pumping gas.
Rolling the dice. Yeah, he was.
But the gas,
That's less disturbing.
And we're
Gas
talking-
The
was
heart
using
wants
the
what the heart
gas.
wants.
We're,
the gas tank
the guy. I don't know if the
is,
gas was on.
is him.
Oh, that's not great.
Okay,
I'll-
that's
you-
what I was picturing the first
you-
time.
Yeah, yeah.
You,
No,
s-
back
you
to
smell
not
what I'm
liking
stepping
Yeah,
in?
oh, I smell
He
it.
barely had to hold on to the gas nozzle. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no, it was like he had a third hand holding
Yeah.
it.
Dude, I saw a
Kung Fu
video.
grip.
Someone sent me a video today of some guy. It's like he had a Wendy's cup. He ran out of washer fluid and he just went to the gas station.
Oh, dude,
and just
yes.
started scooping.
I
that
did
thing.
see that.
One of our listeners said it to
And
me.
I'm just like, this is fucking
You guys
genius.
are goddamn genius.
Genius.
It's free, really. I mean, you just have to bring your own transportation.
That's why every
device.
time I go to clean my windshield, there's no fucking fluid
Right. So it's just
because of three guys
dipping
before
it
we
in
stole
there.
it all.
Yeah, go in, get a big gulp, bring that down, get yourself some washer
79-cent washer fluid.
Well, where do we go from here?
I got a video.
Okay.
TCS put a new video.
Yep.
I think a coded ransom note for my GTR. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the it'll never be done note.
Yeah.
Yo, Pete is a complete troll, bro.
It's we have your car. This is what it looks
Yeah.
like
If you'd ever want to see
if
it
you ever
again.
want to see it again.
But it was a shop update, and I'm in it. I made it.
Yep. Yep, you're there.
So, you know.
Do you watch those on the edge of your seat? Like, come on, baby, you're almost done.
Show me
You're
something.
almost done.
Show me
I know,
something.
I know what level my car is at. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say realistically, just.
But every
shoot it
now
on
and then,
text.
you know, you see it come up, be like, maybe there's a motor in there.
Does he?
Nope.
Does he have you sit down before he sends you the text?
He never sends me the text. I don't think he knows I'm subscribed.
I love that for you.
I just
bro.
leave threatening YouTube comments.
Wow, that GTR looks stupid with no engine in
It'd be
it.
so cool to see that car complete.
that GTR, the purple
Wow.
one.
Hey, this totally isn't Chuck, but I really want to see Chuck's car
That
finish.
GTR makes the channel.
Your YouTube name definitely not Chuck.
It's just sitting there with no. It's sitting there, no wheels on, no motor in it, wrong wheels on it.
Different
I'm like,
wheels. Yep. Yep.
What? Those aren't my wheels. Where are my wheels?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy what's going on over there.
He did say all the parts are there.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Which
hope
is good.
so.
Which is good.
We can't buy any more parts.
They're all there. All the ones you got to run with.
Those are the ones. Those ones we're using.
That's it.
They
Go
quite
with it.
literally don't produce any more parts.
Yeah, that's the end. So yeah, so that it was actually a good video from us.
Yeah. Yeah. No, putting out good quality content.
Yeah.
Go, go
he's
subscribe.
really putting that
Taylor
together
Chassis
nice.
Solutions on YouTube. I don't have any other callbacks that I can think of. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am.
Did I tell
Probably.
you guys I fixed my car?
No.
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 It seemingly was my spark plugs, I guess. Which is crazy. That's like
All of 'em?
Did you check that it was plugged in?
That's
But 2 of them were absolutely fucking smoked. So I replaced them, and I also replaced that injector, and it's fine. I had to play with the fuel table, so I'm basically turbo mic now, and it works pretty
oh
good.
boy.
It drives, and it runs fine. I drove it up here, no problems.
That's true.
That's
you did.
good.
You
That's
did.
good.
I definitely want to bring it back to Mike though to clean up maybe the mess I made. But hey, yeah, idle's good.
He's gonna tell you you're not turbo mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No, what he's going to do is
Super
he's going to
long
look. He's going to look at the log, look at your ECU, and go, "Who's the fucking idiot who did this?"
100%, because that's what he did when I plugged in my vacuum line for the PCV valve. He just literally, then just turned and looked at me and went, "Why did you do that?" And then got right back in the car. I was like, "I don't know. I don't know, Mike."
You have to do what everyone else that solves one problem with their standalone does, and that is buy a dyno and open your own shop.
I feel
Just
like
fucking have at
I
it.
feel like Mike was in a position one time where he didn't know what he was doing.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Opened up the laptop and then he learned what he was doing. He's like, I'm never gonna ask somebody about how to
You've
do this
met
ever
Mike,
again.
right?
Yeah, he's a super genius.
He was born with that knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
Came out of the womb just being a
Snow.
god.
He's like Neo in the Matrix, but with fuel maps, air,
Yeah, that
intake
lady
temps,
just
and
He's
injected
like
how to tune
Fuzzy
into
of
his brain.
electricians.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely got.
Baby, I'm an electrician now. You know?
definitely got to help me clean
I know
up
kung
my
fu.
partial throttle tune.
So anyway,
Well, I'm glad your car's fixed.
yeah, I'm glad it's fixed.
You made it to and from a donut
Did
meet.
some cool donuts out
Solid, yeah,
there. Yeah,
solid.
if you
Yeah,
stick
sure.
around long enough at the donut meet, you'll see a sideshow for free.
You can't promise that kind of stuff.
That's not
We don't want to bring that heat.
No, I don't want that here.
You didn't do the tires, right? They're
Huh?
still
What?
the tires that you owe. Those are still.
Those are still
Yeah, I don't know
up.
when
Still
we
up.
want to do that, but I'm down to do that now that it's running good.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd say pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we could use the content.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Next
We
donut
need to
meet, you
get.
could sell tickets.
I can scream. Look at that burnout! It's unbelievable.
Can we sell
The
tickets?
government's giving away free money.
He's just wearing a big suit with riddles on it for some, or question marks on it for some
Pound
reason.
signs.
That's it.
That would be a funny character to have in
It
videos.
would be
We
right.
get a black suit, put pound signs in different colors on it, and just
Yeah.
go to car shows and be like, what the fuck is this? The wheels are going the wrong way.
The drive shaft's not even connected. What else do we have for callbacks? Or do we want to roll right into the B for B?
Into that.
I think
Let's
we
do B for
should.
B. Yeah, let's get the B for B. So, matter of fact, you do that. I'm going to pull up the spinning wheel.
Okay. Bucks for the boys. Here we are again, and the spinny wheel's coming. So let's get through the tough part. What's Bucks for the Boys? Bucks for the Boys is a value for value system to support this whole podcast. And what we ask is if you find any value in this podcast, any value at all, go to revivalmotoring.com/B for B. That is where you will find the sustainable donation section, which allows you to contribute whatever amount you want, however many times you want at any time period, to help us keep this podcast up and running, keep it sustained, keep the bills kind of paid, the lights on, the light blocked upstairs. You know,
Yep.
we're about to cover
We're
up
going to put some
our
blockers, blue blockers up there.
we're gonna throw some blue blockers up there, which is really nice.
Yep. Lighting
Uh,
should change in here, I'd say in the next, before the new year. Let's put it that way. Yeah, before
We're
the new year.
changing
We're
the
gonna
lighting.
look, we're going to look
A
dramatic.
couple more B for Bs. We're changing the
We're
lighting.
going to look dramatic. We're going to look good.
So that's a sustainable donation section. Also, you can just pick a random number and go to info@revivalmotoring.com on the old papals. Leave a message if you're contractually obligated to read in this section, which is just happens all the time.
It's gonna
Every
happen
day.
tonight.
Any amount at
Will
all.
it? Okay.
Oh, you're assuming we check. That's weird.
I already. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's some side. I assume there was something you knew that I didn't.
A Pelican box was just slapped on the table for those who are listening.
I love this.
It could be ammo, could be a C4. Who knows?
God, I hope he shoots
Who
me.
knows?
Whatever's in that box.
info@revivalmotoring.com for the old message in the B for B. We accept any amount, and you'll find out when we get to the BPL. Also, great ways to contribute because it is an economic hard time, and it has been since we started this, and we threw the world into this abyss.
Did you see that stock market the other day?
Woo!
Ooh, boy.
Love that.
Intel down bad.
So you can also contribute in non-monetary forms. You know, if you get a hot tip you took a picture of a secret car, you are an insider in the industry, you want to slip us some information, go ahead, hit us up on the Instagrams, on the emails, call Josh,
We have
Let
a
us
number
know.
you can call.
There's a number you can call.
Do you want the number right now?
Of course I
Yes,
do.
we
The
do.
number is 508-343-0368.
508-343-0368.
That is it.
Unbelievable.
That
Leave
was
us a
impressive.
message there. We will also play it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, obviously, word of mouth helps it spread. Just like the Rona, the mouth helps it spread. So you go tell your friends about it. We know your friends are all car guys, so tell them you listen to some car guys. Bullshit. For way less time than we used to every week, Trying to make those bite-sized
A little less time.
events.
Yeah, a little less time.
Also, you can force people to listen, which we do enjoy. Lock them in the trunk.
Love that.
If you're on an airplane, just play it loud.
Mm-hmm.
They can't go anywhere. It's not
Turns
technically
out
assault.
from another show
Yeah.
that we have on Revival Motoring overall, we found out they said on their airwaves, so I guess we can. Marshall's on every plane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure.
They're just not there on every one.
What's a Marshall going to do?
Right.
Tell you to turn it down?
Tell
I
you
don't
to turn it
think
down.
so.
No, he's going to listen and go, you know what? It's kind of good.
This is great. I'm a
It's
car
kind of
guy.
good.
Yeah,
I like this.
What's this fucking guy going to land the plane? Let's keep it moving.
I get another 45 minutes.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. So that, and then obviously the greatest way to experience this podcast is at about 7 p.m. And we mean about
Mm-hmm.
every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We are on the YouTube going live. There's a chat room with a bunch of our buddies in there. And they help keep us on track, off track, and everywhere in between.
And volume adjusted.
And they fixed our volume today.
Right. They hold
Real
us accountable.
producers.
Hold us accountable.
So, check that out. 7 p.m. Eastern time about every Wednesday. We'll be up there. We'd love to have you. It's a great way to listen to it at least once. I have been told that it does ruin the podcast if you do it that way, which is nice too.
Which way?
No, I think it was BJ or Hal that was like, Hal. I was in it for the first time. It ruined it, because now it comes out and I've already listened to it.
Oh.
So, maybe try it
You
once.
listened to it twice.
Yeah.
It's twice as nice, actually.
Yeah.
That's what I
listened to it
heard.
Twice, so that's my skit there.
Excuse me. Chicken's coming up. If you are an active B4B subscriber, you will receive some stuff in the mail from us from time to time. We have your address. We know where you live. So we will send you stuff. On top of that, let me rephrase that. On top of that, once every Wednesday, the first Wednesday of every month, we all gather here to pick a winner who subscribes, is an active subscriber to the B4B. If you donate, doesn't matter, $2, $5, whatever it might be. If you are a donator, you are included in this list. And we worked with our friend. Wow, we just got a Google voicemail. So we worked with our friend Teedy's to come up with some fine leather goods. These are singular leather goods specifically for B4B winners. These will not be sold by us anywhere. I can't say that they won't be sold 10 years from now on some internet like the t-shirt was, but
Top secret.
but from us, this is the only place you can get these. It'll be a keychain and then a rear mirror hanger in the shape of a tree. Like I said, they are made with ghost leather, and you can enjoy them for years to come. Say, put them,
Wherever
P.O.
you
box, your casket when you go, whatever you want to do, you can keep these things
Take 'em
with
with
you
you.
forever. So, with that said, we have a spinning wheel up on the screen.
Spinning wheel of happiness.
We are going to spin said wheel, and we are going to have a winner once said wheel
Come on, 69.
is done.
You said made with goat leather or ghost?
Ghost leather.
Oh, I don't want
It looks
anymore.
like white. Oh, where's the? There we go.
83.
83. All right, so I need to go.
That was super anticlimactic.
I know. I was waiting for it. I
Really-
didn't hear it. Actually, probably
Looks like
should
kind
have
of lagged out on us, Number 83.
I
Who's
think
our
it did.
winner?
Hold on. Let me go here, and then we're gonna go.
And our winner is Josh Garcia.
So let me go. Hold on. It's gonna take me a minute. One,
what is
2,
going on?
3, 4. Well, this is a different system.
Josh is doing
5,
different math right now.
10. 1, 2, 3.
They're not numbered?
Not this way.
What do you mean?
What? Are
It's
you
a-
Why did you
counting?
do a number there if they're not numbered there?
No. They're. It's numbered,
Let
but
the man
on the
cook.
different. Yeah, it's a different
It's a
system now.
different number system.
Oh, like I was.
It's Dewey Decimal.
17.
It's like Malaysian coilovers.
The winner is
Got it.
Deborah Conway.
A female?
Deborah Conway.
All right, now I know you're lying.
Deborah Conway? There's a
No, there's definitely some mom's
Donnie
credit
Crisis.
card.
it's somebody's
Oh my God,
mother's
it's
credit
Jordan's
card.
mom.
I have an email if we need to verify with that.
Matt Wood, Ayo Debbie.
Stupid. You're dumb.
There's
You know
no
what?
way.
I'm gonna take a
Deborah Conway.
screenshot.
Everybody check.
I'm going to take a screenshot real
Because we
quick.
don't have. First
Yeah.
off, we don't have any female listeners. We lost the only couple we had
After
No,
that Predator
well,
episode, yep.
after the Predator.
This is an
episode.
active B4B subscriber. Matter of fact, I can give. I'm not going to give details, but
Yo, what's her address?
Ayo.
I think
subbed since
I have one.
subbed since. You know what? Wow. Subbed since October 2023.
Wow.
Payments are successful, which is good. That's a
Hey.
plus. That's a plus. We we like
Active.
that. But yeah, no, we got
Because Deborah
wow,
Conway
and
doesn't have Instagram. That's
somewhat local too. Well, actually, very local. Pretty local.
Like
Pretty
How
local.
They're in the building.
maybe somewhere where it'll be this
crazy.
weekend.
Phone calls coming from the building.
Where's this? No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Different. I found a
No.
different person then.
Yeah. Yeah. So Deborah Conway,
Wow, that's
we're gonna send you
unbelievable.
some stuff.
Everybody wins.
It's,
No, I
it's
think
great.
just Deborah won.
Deborah, yeah, right. Deborah won. Deborah.
Yeah, we
won.
have a female listener.
Yeah.
We got to change the whole pitch deck.
We're all a bit chuffed because we didn't quite expect that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Big shout.
big shouts.
Deborah Conway, thank you for the listening at all. Obviously for winning and contributing. That is huge. What she's getting
Throwing us a few bucks.
some leather stuff.
Some leather goods, probably some stickers. Record scratch in the room.
Nick Kozar gets it,
This is
dude.
mass confusion.
No, we're good. We know. We
Uh,
got the winner. We got it logged.
What we also do week to week is we take our numbers, such as numbers as the B4B numbers, and then we take our listens. We do some math. I do some math. We come up with a BPL, bucks per listen, to gauge our performance for the week prior. Come up with 18 cents per listen.
There we go.
Respectable.
This week, 18 cents per listen.
18 cents, we'll take it.
Respectable is exactly what I thought.
Is that with 2 episodes?
The other
there
one
must be.
released just yesterday.
So there is a little something in there.
Yeah.
Little sprinkle.
Little,
A bit of a
little
sprinkle.
taste. A little taste.
Got salt made.
God, wait till they hear this week's extra.
it's gonna bring it. Do you want me to play this message we just received?
Yeah, of course. Here we go. A little message to
Got
the
a
line,
message.
the request line.
Hey guys, it's Nick Pazer. I'm on the elliptical right now, watching your television show, and I saw that you said to give a call. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, this is great. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Nick's
Solid.
Nick's sounding
Solid.
fit
Yeah.
right
yeah,
now.
he sounded
dude.
out there. Sound very
sounded
healthy.
Yoked,
Super
dude.
healthy.
Sounded
Yeah.
yoked.
Just out
Nick,
there
you're
getting
doing you're doing God's work over there, buddy. Unbelievable. This guy's out there just doing
mean,
better for himself.
it's
Listening to the Revival Motoring
it.
podcast.
Amazing. He can be in the chat, in the voicemail, and getting a workout.
That guy's
at the same
contributing
time. It's-
more
it's
than us.
He's working on his physical and mental health.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's true.
Wow.
Everybody should
Talk about a
Everybody
treat
should.
oneself. Just get it done.
get
This
out
guy's
there.
doing 3 things. Some of you are doing nothing. Nothing.
You sold some parts to some people.
Yeah,
something.
some stand-up
Yeah.
guys.
You did some stuff. With that said, I think it's time to cue.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We can go back.
I'll go last. I'll go last.
Well, no, hold on. I got an idea. The news is that Jingles brought us a gift.
Shangles Bros.
It's right here. I don't know what is in this thing.
It was going to go really well with the old.
Is elliptical a code
Voicemail?
word? Sam
B.
Dobbins.
We're still in B for B. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. News
Lunch.
for the boys.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, that is a $2 bill.
There you go.
Oh, a lucky
That
2?
is-
So now I think you have to read something.
It's been a long time since I've seen a $2 bill.
Really?
Wait, this is an envelope. Is this a stamped envelope?
I opened it so that way you know that's going to fall out of it.
Okay. All right.
That way you know you're.
Does this have anthrax in it?
Is he reading
Yeah,
it
it's a
loud
powdered
to the
bleach
class?
sample.
Also, I wanted to state, had I known Massachusetts and Rhode Island were going to do certain things with certain vehicles, I would have adjusted when I launched
Okay.
this specific thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's a launch.
Is he reading it aloud?
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
he has to read it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Contractually obligated.
This is true. I like your play here. This is wonderful. We received $2 for this. So this is anybody who's familiar with law and lawyers. In order for them to hear what you have to say, you have to pay them first, and they are legally obligated to listen and not tell anybody else. So basically, Jingles has leveraged a system similar to that by giving us $2 here, and he says on this 8.5 by 11 letter in front of me, "Thank you so much for the opportunity you have offered to tell everyone about my K-Truck raffle. I am selling 250 golf balls, 200 minimum, priced at $50 a ball. That's 1 in 250 chance. These golf balls will be put into a bucket, carried 24 feet in the air on a ladder, and then simultaneously dumped on the floor of the empty gymnasium where I reside. There will be an X on the floor, and the owner of the golf ball that stops closest to said X will be driving away in a 1997 Mitsubishi minicab 4-wheel drive
Come on.
with 50,000 kilometers. Each golf ball is numbered and given a horse race style name.
Named it myself.
Feel free to pick your ball by your lucky number, by race name, or just ask for a random one if you don't care. Once all balls are sold, the date for the ball drop will be released. The drop event will be held live in person. If you live deep in New Hampshire, come hang out, or via YouTube Live. Cash, PayPal, Venmo. May the odds be in your favor. May the odds forever be in your favor. Now Josh will read all 250 names out loud. He's contractually obligated.
We can just mute you.
Wait,
We
this
just
is...
mute you. There you go.
Hold on.
You named them all already?
Oh yeah.
I love this.
Oh, this is perfect. All right.
There you go.
Hold on. This is part of the deal, folks. This is what you get if you
Yeah.
help keep Revival Motoring afloat. Oh, my God. What is this, fucking 6 texts?
I didn't want to have 15 pieces of paper. You guys all have glasses. I feel left out. You'll
Sure,
be fine.
that's fine. I really hope these are some hitters here.
There are some hitters. You'll have to
Okay.
hunt around a little bit.
Right. I think the first one, Faded Sunset, Boneless Chicken Wing, The Intimidator, Gangster's Paradise, Drop Dead Ugly, Missing in Action, The Bad Actor, Dale Jr., Hurricane Force Breeze, Sporting Chance, Spilled Milk, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.,
Number 12. It's number 12.
The GOAT. The GOAT. All right, that was number 12. Good call. Draped Up and Dripped Out.
Is that 1 or is that 2? One.
That's
Draped up
one.
and
Yeah,
dripped
that's
out.
just one.
It's horse names.
Washed Up, Kissing Cousins. Oh, this is going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm
You don't really need to
15
read
in.
all of them.
Oh, okay. That
I
would've been fun.
I brought you boys one. So I picked out one
Oh, is
for
this
the crew. I was going to
okay.
give it to you guys,
Yep.
and maybe you'll ride away with something you can't register in any.
I mean,
I got a guy though if you need. Yeah.
yeah, we can figure something out.
Dude.
So yeah,
This
What
one
drum
is
roll?
that's the
for
ticket
our
right
name?
there.
Oh, it's
it
just
over.
bucks
flip
for-
it, flip it over.
175.
That's your guy.
Brian Earl Spillner.
That's your guy.
Brian Earl Spillner.
So a full, what's it, 125?
I believe it's 125. Yeah.
Full 125 gets drawn. You guys can fight over
That's
K-Truck.
it, 125.
And this
So that's
is
what's in here. I brought all the boys with me.
wow.
Oh
yeah.
man, you are
Picture of all of
just
them?
professional.
Dude,
Why? Explain.
well, okay, raffles are pretty played out, but
Yeah.
like
This is a
I
good
want
twist.
to do. They do this thing where I live, like a duck drop. You like buy like a duck like you see in the stupid Jeeps, and you buy it and it goes in the back of a dump truck and they dump them in this river and then they all race down the river and the winner gets like I don't know something. So I was like, that'd be kind of cool. And we're always playing around in the gym at my house, and Freddie and I whip golf balls around because they fly. And I
Yep.
was like,
Yeah, they
man,
do.
imagine if we had like tons of golf balls and just dumped them. And I was like, oh, instead of just selling tickets, which I don't like buying tickets, it's boring. But if I buy something that can like have some excitement to it, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll try doing golf balls. And so we did a test run and dropped 100 of them, and it was fucking chaos.
That's awesome.
So I was like, all right, if I add another 150 to that,
It's gonna be real good.
it's going to be real good. So I'm going to set up like a bleacher section for anybody that wants to come hang out. We can do side betting if you want, and maybe some drinks in the house.
Will it be
Oh,
dice?
side betting would be hilarious.
The
Yeah, definitely going to be dice.
This dice.
Kilo on the side.
I there are some bangers of
Yeah,
names.
and
Can
so
we
I
get-
took.
can
I
we get a
figured
couple more?
the
Yeah.
ticket would be a picture of like the ball.
The ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a wonderful idea. And not only did you take pictures of the balls, you also numbered the balls.
Every
And
one
the
of them.
shaft.
Yeah, because like I mean, I want to put some decent
Effort.
time
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
No, I think it's a very good approach
I love
to
this.
to doing this. I can, we can get a look into how your brain works
Oh yeah, there's sometimes where
by some of these where you can kind of see the pattern. For instance, number 58 is job site foreman, whereas number 59 is George Foreman.
I kind of want to buy kissing cousins. That one's good.
$50, right? You get cash.
yeah, what'd you just make?
Yeah, you do.
That's
What do you
not
got?
my
You
cash.
just sold
That's
something.
not my
Doesn't matter.
cash.
It doesn't matter. You can use it now and then take $50 from yours.
Yeah,
I don't
fill in
want-
the blanks.
Car parts cash doesn't count. Guy math.
It's not my cash.
You just sold it.
Yeah, but
It's
I've
in
got
your
a couple
possession
hundred-
also,
No,
guy
I think
man.
I do have a couple. Can you break 100?
Of this guy. Here we go.
Wait,
I can-
But Shook,
break 100.
before you commit to kissing cousins, I don't know. You may want to pick number 76, Donald Trump's ear. Then
It was hair, and then I had to adapt that.
then
one.
840, 84, 85, and 86, Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Is there a Shemp?
Yeah, the next one.
Come on.
There's actually I
Oh,
gave
there's
you
the
Brian Earl
backside.
Spillner, but there's the full like Fast and Furious cast.
The whole
is on
right, the
there.
whole crew is there. Yeah, 87 is Shemp. I mean, number 90 is Mike. The number 91 is backup Mike. Number 97 is Jaws theme song. I mean, there's just so many. Knife. Number 149, knife to a gunfight.
I liked it.
It's just absolutely amazing. There's some.
Knife to a gunfight's a good horse racing name.
Yeah, right.
It's right. These are perfect horse race or horse names.
What was Tony Soprano's horse name? Did you name one after that?
Oh, son of a
No.
bitch.
you gotta
Stugatz?
rename one.
I should.
No, that's his
should've.
boat.
Stugatz.
Stugatz is so good.
Shit. What was I
Oh,
said it just the other day.
Oh fuck! I just had it and it's gone.
I literally said it the other day. I can't remember it. Son of a bitch.
I'll change one.
You're gonna have to know. You're gonna have to revise it. I'll buy that.
Pile mine.
Pile That's what it is. Jesus.
Pio my.
Another insight. You might have gotten a little, I think you were getting a little tired at this point with it at 203. Because at 203 you went Jeezy. 204 you went Yeezy. 205 you went Wheezy. It's perfect.
Horse
It's
to a
perfect.
To a
gunfight.
gunfight. Carman Camp.
Damn it.
It's really good.
Oh my God.
How
There's
does
so
one
many.
enter this thing?
Just give him
just-
$50, man.
Cash,
You
PayPal,
just, I can
Venmo.
do it like this, but
Just
yeah, you can just message
Give you
me or-
$50.
Yeah.
Okay, message
No,
you.
well, that's what you got a ticket. I'll send it to you if you. I don't know.
Pay the shipping.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be local, and then I was like, "Oh, this would be a good time to tell you guys." But anybody that wants to can.
Jingles.
I'm not
and clowns.
delivering it to you.
On
If you
Instagram.
Get in
win,
touch.
but,
Right,
like,
right.
They can arrange.
You can have it.
Yeah.
If you
Right. It's
win.
there waiting for you. We
You're
can.
welcome to come get it.
What we'll do is we'll put a link to your Instagram in the
Perfect.
description
That's
of
the
this
best way to
episode,
get
and we'll
hold
put
of
it on YouTube as well. That way, people can link you and get you direct if they want to, send you a cash, PayPal, or Venmo.
They can, send me cash.
And they can, now if you're into this, I would jump at the chance if you heard a name that you like, perhaps Wheezy.
They're gonna go quick.
I have
Where
a
can
feeling.
people? Where can people look at all the names?
So I will post them all. I hadn't yet.
Okay, so when you post it, tag Revital. This way we can share it
Okay.
for everyone.
Right, 125 Brian Earl Spillner was taken.
Dude, 2 dogs in a bathtub.
There's so many good ones.
There's a couple that I'm pretty proud
Oh wait,
of.
Larry's bird.
Oh,
And I
that's
tried
really
if
good.
you do like some of the numbers do correspond to like what the
Right, the goat
the
one, for
name-
instance.
What's
Yeah,
number
and like the
69?
Intimidator was
That's
number
supposed to be
3,
the same
Number-
thing.
yeah,
and then
yeah.
Dale
What's
Jr.
69?
Which one's 69?
Great question.
69 is a good one.
Wine 'em, dine 'em.
And the 69 golf ball, I gotta find that one, dude. The 69 golf ball,
Somebody-
I lucked out with.
Is it a good one?
Where
Where'd you get all the
I was
golf
gonna say,
balls?
where did you
Tell me you went to
acquire
a
these?
driving range
I
with the
had-
bucket.
I had to do a little bit of sourcing,
A little bit of sourcing. 69. Oh yeah.
and it already had a heart on it.
Oh,
It was
perfect.
pink with a heart, and I was like, well, I guess
Well,
I know which one
there's
I'm using.
yeah,
69.
there we go.
What's 13?
Oh, you can do this all day. 13 is draped up and dripped out.
Oh,
That's a good one.
see, there you
really
go.
tough.
There you go. That's your number, Shook.
Yeah, there you go. Number
Wow.
194. Another Joe Dirt quote.
There's a few in there. I think there's Husker do's and Husker don'ts.
Dayerte.
Yeah.
I got the doo-doo on.
Wow, I still
Do you have
plenty of your
cowboys'
time.
butts drive me nuts?
No.
Ah!
Yeah.
Plumbers'
Corgi
butts,
butts.
electricians' butts.
I
I
All of the
love
above.
this. Second place
It's
was that
amazing.
E36 Yoga.
Wonderful effort.
Yeah, sure.
Like we said, we'll post
I'll-
it
Why not?
everywhere so you can hit the link, hit them up, and try to
237.
win
Seymour
yourself
Butts.
a K truck. Mike is Mike Unt. There is
Yeah.
Mike Unt.
Like,
I
I
would
tried to
definitely-
keep it like because I was gonna I'm going
This is going to your kids' preschool.
pretty much. Yeah, a couple of the parents actually already bought some, so I was like, they're like my dad was showing some friends, and
I saw some names on there. Yeah.
Is there one
I kept
named
it like pretty
Yeah.
key.
Yeah, kosher.
Tony Hawk's son, Mike?
Tony Hawk is on there. Stony Hawk is on there too. So
Stony Hawk's good.
maybe just Stony Hawk. I don't remember.
Tony Hawk's son, Mike. Mike Hawk.
I got you now.
I know where this fucking guy's coming from.
Come on.
I got you now.
And on that note, now we'll cue these boys again.
Almost burnt my voice out there.
Yeah,
Jesus.
what the fuck was that?
Sorry, guys. You know, I only got one a week. I got a news that I thought was entertaining.
Entertain me.
What do you got?
Mercedes says will embrace 4-cylinder AMGs like smartphones.
What does that mean?
What the fuck?
I'm glad you asked, Corey. Currently, enthusiasts have an issue with the C63 AMG and the GLC 63 AMG because they took the twin turbo V8s from heaven and turned it into a turbo 4-cylinder with a hybrid setup. But Mercedes is thinking people will warm up to these baby powertrains. And they're making the comparison to smartphones with physical keys that got phased out, and there was a lot of pushback. Mercedes head of Australia, Jamie Cohen, the man quoted for saying this.
Yeah.
I was one who missed the phone with the keyboard. How can it sell without a keyboard? Well, here's one without a keyboard. So progress takes time, and in the end, it is successful because it's a good product, and that's what convinces people. I don't think there's an issue. It's a transition, and transitions always take time and always take some convincing and experience.
The thing is like every person doesn't have to, but has to have a cell phone in their pocket, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
But not every person has to go buy a 4-cylinder hybrid Mercedes.
AMG
No, but-
Mercedes, yeah.
but the cell phones didn't only take things away.
Yeah, yeah. It just
The reason it worked was the iPhone was so much better than everything else. It wasn't
also-
like, hey, same thing, no buttons. 'Cause that's what they're doing.
the removal of button didn't decrease performance.
Yeah.
Right.
The smartphone manufacturers didn't just make exactly the same thing, but make it suck more.
Yeah.
They made it way better and took away buttons.
Yeah.
And then they also made a better way to input.
Yeah.
The way you
Can
can fix a problem isn't necessarily by getting rid of it and providing no solution.
Yeah,
It just-
Jamie says it's the same with automatic transmissions. You know, phase those out, no problem. Nobody misses automatic manual transmissions. So they stick to the fact that they did the right thing and they won't go back to the big boy motor. And honestly, if you're spending that kind of money, it's hard to rationalize a 4-banger, as I'm a person who just didn't buy a Mercedes
Yeah.
because there wasn't a twin turbo V8 when
Because
your
it's option.
competition all has twin turbo V8s.
Yeah.
So
Also, the phone on the button on the iPhone is dearly missed. I don't know what you're talking about.
there you go.
We all spoke.
You heard it from the horse's
Oh,
mouth.
the home button.
Yeah, that was the best part about the fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't think they're selling real good. I could do a little more. I just haven't even. I've never seen a 4-cylinder C63 AMG, and they're out.
So it's gonna be 4-cylinder with the hybrid.
It's a 2-liter hybrid turbo. In the EU, that meets like the standards for it not to get ultra taxed.
Yep.
But here in the greatest country in the world,
America.
We don't have that.
I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going.
Yeah.
They couldn't even do a turbo straight 6, you know?
I mean, BMW just released the new M5, right? And it is a twin turbo V8 hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you solve the problem.
Right, right,
You don't get rid of the V8.
You just add hybrid.
add
right. You
hybrid.
just
Throw a bunch of motors
adapt.
in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's what they're saying. So they're saying it's just like when you idiots didn't want smartphones without keyboards. You're gonna love it. We're gonna force them down your throat. Turns out no.
I would love a keyboard, actually, too. Those are fun.
Keyboards are fun. I was a T9 guy. It was easier to text and drive.
Right in the pocket.
Sidekick is where it's at. A little flip up.
T9 in the pocket, impressive. If the iPhone just slid and you can do texting on a keyboard,
That would be magical.
incredible.
That would
What
be
a time to be
magical.
alive that would be.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
that's like basically the Jetsons at this point.
Right.
It's just a better
Right.
timeline.
It
How
just
long before
feels
we go
nice.
back to that?
Hopefully soon.
I want to touch the keys, man.
Right.
They're already bringing back flip phones.
That's-
All they're
that's
going to
what
do
I
is
mean.
get rid
How
of the bottom
long-
screen.
Yeah.
Leave a keyboard in
And
there.
that's the first migration back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Next, they'll be like, here's a cool
No, you
there's
mean-
a screen on the outside, a screen on the inside, and there's a keyboard in there.
Innovation. That's the first innovation backwards.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I mean, this is the guy. It's a funny headline. It's the guy that runs the Mercedes-Benz of Australia who gives a shit.
Right.
But I think it is, it certainly reflects the corporate mindset because that's what those guys are going for. They were saying they're just being the most progressive as they can. So
Yeah. Well,
it shows. So
I have one. It's tough because it's not yet a news story,
I love that.
but it has been passed. Information has been passed along to me from a non-listener
Yep. Non-listener, love that.
who is aware of things going on that are taking place at the Stellantis manufacturing plant or assembly plant in Michigan.
Stellantis.
So these Dodges, 2024 Dodge Ram 1500s.
I thought they were just Ram 1500s.
by
They are just
the-
Ram.
Yeah, they are just Ram. But happening there, by the thousands are being assembled, and there's suspect that they're being assembled intentionally incorrectly and poorly because of the unhappiness with the settlement of the UAW
Agreement. Contract.
agreement.
So you talk like some corporate espionage shit.
some I don't know if
Or
they're
not even
corporate. They're like
corporate.
assembly
Union.
guys.
I was going to say this is
So blue collar.
what do they call it these days? The stupid term is silent quitting.
So yeah. So
They're
these
making a bunch
guys
of money.
not
Yeah,
so
it's on
silent,
cars though, but it's gonna that'd be
not so silent,
silent but deadly.
are
So-
like driving, bolts through wiring harnesses. They're like putting vehicle packages in the vehicle without the computers to control them.
You sure they're not just building these things in Italy?
No, they're building these things in Michigan.
I hate to see it.
What do we got here? We got Sterling Heights, Michigan.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it seems as if there's going to be a bit of a battle back where, hey, we're still not happy with this. We know we agreed to it, but there's things in here we're not happy with. So this is going to be a way for them to kind of fight back.
It's a bit of a silent protest.
It's going to be
but
interesting.
Yeah.
That's union tactics. Those guys are creative.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. We'll see. There are, if you kind of what do I got here for Google and stuff? There's a good YouTube video on it. It's a bit sensationalized. There's a few posts in like the Ram. Believe it or not, there's like a Ram forum. But if you start looking at
I believe it.
Dude, it's popping.
yeah.
The Ram
where's-
forum.
Yeah,
The Ram forum.
forum
Is-
It's all guys
that's
asking
the truck
what oil
form,
they run
right?
and what
It's
tires
not-
they run.
Yeah.
It's not
It's like
the
different
different
forums
forums.
too. There's
Let's
like
see what
actual
we got
information
here.
that's useful in there.
There's useful information on the Ram forum.
Yeah.
You
It
can
seems
only
like
access it from like police land networks.
And you gotta like crack
you're in
3 Bud
lockup.
Heavies before you can get in.
I was
Right.
gonna say like
Right.
how
You have to take the breathalyzer to make sure you're far enough out.
hey, how many beers do you guys have before you crash? I usually drink 3.
So that is
It's just DUI checkpoint map.
I mean, like there's a part of that that's like, okay, you're gonna do this bit of a protest, but there's also potential risk to the public, right? Or does it get caught before any of these vehicles leave the lot?
Well, so what their production has been slowed because let's use a number 10,000 Rams come off the assembly line. They have to then go back through like a separate individual inspection,
Okay.
and 75% of them are found with these consistent weird problems.
Enough,
75%.
Yes.
right? Enough to raise a flag and go, hey,
We're
is there
not
something wrong
talking-
procedurally?
We're
or
not talking, one kind of had some stuff going on with it, like multiple things, like
right.
you know how computers control. There's all different computer brains in the car, so
Yeah.
it's like visually it looks fine to leave the line. It has the stuff, but the
Yeah.
computers control them. are not in the vehicle.
Yeah.
They're not plugged in the vehicle.
Yeah.
So it's just trying. How can it just be annoying?
Because I mean,
I guess the biggest thing is multiple wiring harness, because it really kind of came to a head when multiple vehicles had wiring harness problems, and they started to diagnose them and see all these consistencies with, bolts and screws being driven through like main
right,
junctions,
right.
where maybe it's fine, but over time of driving, you've got 10,000 miles on it, and all of a sudden
Oh
rattling,
no, that's
chafing,
stuff's gonna.
all the stuff, everything's shorted out.
I was gonna say something's gonna short itself. There's a million different things that could potentially go wrong. It's interesting because it wouldn't take much work from the manufacturer to figure out who.
I was gonna say,
But then-
Jimmy's running the same
Then is
gun
it
every single day.
so many incidents where you go, oh, we can't fire everybody,
Yeah.
and they're clearly making a statement. What do we do? Maybe it's them just trying to get back to the table, to the negotiation
I
table.
think that's what it is. There, I guess, was some confusing language in the agreement about overtime and how that would be distributed or handled, and no one's happy with that. So we'll see. We'll see how this kind of unfolds. But it's like actively taking place.
Sam Dobbins, Endanger a Stranger is a great horse name.
Yes, excellent.
You can name your own.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
right.
You
There's
call
so
it whatever you want.
I think you need to have another contest after this, just for
just name
just for
it.
the names.
Just name
I
it.
Naming,
just-
naming
yeah.
rights.
It's
If I have
just
another kid, you guys can name it too.
solid play.
So I don't know if more starts to pile up. I mean, if you start looking online, you can find little articles here and there about it, but it's not like hasn't hit like a mainstream thing yet.
Yeah, I'm sure as people catch wind and some of the journalists out there start to dive in, I don't know how many things they'll get answered, but
I mean, this video that was one of the things I found. This isn't actually where I got the information from. Before I talked about it, I needed to find it multiple other places.
right, yeah, check your sources at least too. Yeah.
It's got 150,000 views. It's been out a month. So
Okay.
like,
Yeah. There's some, smoke there.
so yeah,
Interesting. That's a very
keep
interesting.
your ear to the ground.
Don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. One thing we didn't mention last week, and I'm not going to go into it because there's a million videos and articles and all that sort of stuff already written about it, but we found out about, or everybody found out about the same time, Recaro bankruptcy, BBS bankruptcy. The one that kind of blew my mind, sim racing giant Fanatec or Fanatic is bankrupt.
Also German.
Are they? Interesting.
Oh no, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know BBS and Recaro are both like the type of bankruptcy in Germany where it's like Chapter 11 here, where it's like, okay, you guys get your act together,
Right.
clean it up, you fucks, and then they just bail them out, and they can reorganize and restructure their debt.
Parent
So-
company is also German.
I think,
Fanatec?
I think Fanatec.
Maybe there's just a great deals on bankruptcy in Germany right now,
I actually think it's
or the
Fanatic.
whole world's going in the toilet.
The news was announced Wednesday, and an official release comes almost 3 months after PC accessory giant Corsair announced the plan to acquire Endor. Endor is the AG, or the parent company of Fanatec. Restructured the company then, $75 million.
Montana name.
$75 million in debt. Wow. Okay.
Corsair is probably going to drive that shit into the ground further because their quality control lately has been pretty ass, if I'm honest.
I mean, just my thinking is just like sim racing has never been bigger.
Yeah, well, the
Well,
reason,
because of COVID, right? It was gigantic, but now it's like
and
it came to the
Formula One
limelight
coming
and,
into play.
and people kind of kept it going. I'd have to assume. I don't know, but
Yeah,
Everybody's going out of business. Not a great sign.
Not
Formula,
Economic
right.
hard time, getting harder.
right.
Formula One brought a lot of eyes onto Fanatec shit because that's what they used to train, I think, is that company. But there is another company, I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. It's like a knockoff that most people are buying from because it's like
Is it
third of the price.
the China-based one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I forget
because you're
what they call
popular
it.
does not mean you're well managed.
Correct.
In fact,
right.
a lot of the times
Right.
it's very
It's
much the
the
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah, and due to the COVID,
The co-
jump, did they just mismanage how to handle that? Commit to things they couldn't commit to, all that sort of stuff.
I
Cash
just-
flow.
Yeah.
I just think they have an expensive product for a reason. So that probably has something to do with it. Like,
Is that reason because it's good?
it's good, right? But it's probably expensive for them to, I don't know, buy the parts for and shit.
Sam
Who knows?
Dobbins popular doesn't mean profitable either.
Or
That's it.
it's just expensive. and
Confirmed.
people are just
Preach
like,
it.
I'm not spending $3,000 on that shit. I'm not. I'll buy the shitty stuff.
Yeah.
Give me that other shit.
Give me that cheap shit.
Yeah, maybe they should ask China.
True.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, I didn't want to get too involved in that. There were a couple videos I watched on YouTube summarizing things, more about it. And who knows if it's restructuring, moving things, like Chuck was saying, good time to claim bankruptcy in Germany, or do we
The whole
actually,
world's going off the rails.
right? Or is this actually,
The end.
buy this book, or is
The
this
government's
really,
giving up free money. The German government.
that dude, man? I wish I knew his name. I wonder what he
Oh
is these
God, I
days.
used to know his name.
That was those old commercials, right? The guy.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, like late
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah, almost an
Wearing all the
infomercial.
Question marks.
I think he died.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's
Dude
been a
definitely
while
smokes
ago.
a lot of
Josh
cigarettes.
just quit.
I was like, I'm out of here.
We
Yeah,
didn't have
like, just- he was-
Chinese. Oh boy, I got the
I've
cups.
had
Oh, Matthew Lesko.
Matthew Lesko.
Matthew Lesko. Yep. He was an infomercial pitchman offering consumer advice on how to get free money from the government in everything from small business grants to credit card payments.
Is he dead?
Matthew Lesko.
Was he killed by drones like Paul Walker?
Is there a picture of him?
That's interesting.
We're working on it, boys.
You didn't know Paul Walker was killed by drones?
Keep talking
No,
about it.
I
Yeah.
did not. Tell me more about it, actually.
Yeah, he was killed by drones because he was trying to unearth a child sex ring.
We're about to edit out that whole part of the
I
podcast.
heard the word pedophile being tossed around. That's kind of,
Yeah, that's about the
You
best
didn't
thing
hear
that
who
happened.
though. So
Jesus Christ.
Killed by the Bizarre. For killed by the Riddler for stealing his look. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
That's all I have for news. Nothing else. Really.
Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We may want to take a step back, regroup.
That might be the best conspiracy theory we've ever done on this podcast.
You're welcome. Yeah, my news was Paul Walker was murdered by a drone.
You don't ask why.
Also a good horse name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect horse.
Out in front, Paul Walker was murdered by a drone.
Drone murder coming up on the side of him.
It's a hard one for me to butt into.
Is there one called Killary?
Yeah. It's a hard one for
Oh,
me to butt into.
Jesus Christ, dude. You want to talk jingles real quick?
I would
No?
love to. I would love to.
See what's happening
We
in
got a
your
heart
world.
out at 9.
Yeah, we're good. We'll wrap this up. What have you been doing?
Yeah,
You
what are you
built a
doing?
tiny house.
yeah, it's not really a car.
It's somewhat transportation. It's close enough.
It's on wheels.
It's true.
Sure is.
Can it be towed?
I brought it as just a flatbed, so I got it delivered to me by somebody, and then I had to bring it where I was getting built. So
Mhm.
I pulled a 40-foot by 10-foot trailer.
Jeez.
45 minutes. It was horrifying.
Where, like, getting it to the spot where it landed or where it's at now?
I
how
paid
was it-
somebody with like one of those like small semi trucks that pulls like mobile homes,
Yeah.
and he did it like it was nothing.
You mean a
Yeah,
Dodge
yeah.
Ram? Hell yeah, bro.
Ram did not handle it.
Yeah. The Ram
wasn't having
The
it?
Ram wasn't having it. I think it weighs about 23,000 pounds.
Whoa.
That's my rough guess.
That's what the wait, really? 23,000? Damn, we should
little
have built that thing out of
Cybertruck.
carbon fiber, dog.
It's my.
Is it all made of fucking mahogany and oak?
There's some rich mahogany.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
Some real-
solely rich mahogany.
Many
100%
leather bound books as well.
There's lots of those. Yeah.
So what was the inspiration for building a tiny house? The economy?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but no, we like travel a lot now that we have a young
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
We want to be able to travel without having to think about all the stuff that is involved with owning
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
bigger old house. Like we had like a 1900s farmhouse.
Yep.
It was sweet, but it was 1900s, so it needed
Right.
lots of work and
Yeah.
things like that. So now we have a nice new, very small.
It works
House.
for
Yeah, it's sick. There's-
everything you want to do.
Yeah, we've been in it for like 2 months, and Freddie's got his own room. We have our own room. There's a main space that's 38 by 10.
Yep.
It's on. We like share, or we do a land lease with a conference center that has 325 acres, full gymnasium.
Where are you gonna drop the golf balls?
You pitched it.
Golf ball central.
Where are we doing? We're going to do revival camp there.
we're
remember?
gonna
Talked
we're
about it
gonna
a couple
go up
times.
there.
should-
Revival North.
Should
I think,
definitely- should
Revival
definitely
camp car
do it.
show.
Do you have an so you have to actually wait for the golf balls to sell, so you can set up a time for that. I'm trying to come out there.
I'm hoping it's
Yeah.
going to be like mid to late September would be my
Yep.
That'd be cool.
guess.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm going for
I
the
can,
ball
I
drop
can
for
adjust
sure.
it. I can adjust it. You guys can come live. record live.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
going for
you
the
just
ball
go-
drop.
Yeah,
dude.
we'll be there. Like
We're
sort of
camping?
like New Year's.
Best ball drop
It's not
of the
really
year.
camp. You
Yeah.
can be in a cabin. You got 20,
I could go
20
cabin.
cabins.
Yeah, this cabin. This is why we've talked about this multiple times, which is the real important thing why we've brought Jingles on here to sabotage him. It's how we should use this facility to have a car show / camping weekend.
I
Yeah.
think we should. Yeah,
Could
there's-
happen.
I mean,
Archery,
you
we
could
could-
do it. I think you and I were talking, or Corey and I were talking about like doing the old school Mark III like kickball.
Yeah.
There's a big like kickball spot and
Bunch of stuff,
basketball,
yeah.
just, like,
That's
all
the
Dude,
best.
so much stuff.
old
It's like
car
the
meet.
coolest place up
We
there.
can't do
Yeah.
tents.
You can bring
Tents?
tents.
We don't like the pours there, so you
there's cabins. Why would you?
we have cabins
I'm
and
just saying
lodge
for
rooms,
overflow.
okay?
Can't sleep in my
Overflow.
Sequoia.
How
I
many-
mean, country.
We can 200 people can sleep there. So like if you want more than 200, I don't want more than 200 people where I live.
That's crazy.
As it
I was thinking
turns out.
55 was
Yeah, we'll cap it
You know
at
how
that.
funny that would be?
Cap.
Revival summer camp.
Oh my
And just have
God.
a weekend. This is basketball
Dude,
courts. Kickball.
you remember the movie Heavyweights, right?
Yeah, be like heavyweight.
Exactly. Yeah, Freddie and I just got little electric dirt bikes. We've been like
Yeah.
trying to fix back up.
Egos.
Not egos. They're like
Okay.
older. They're called O-sets. I think they're like trials bikes.
Oh, okay.
And so one's a 20-inch and one's a 12-inch, and they needed batteries. So I did like the Milwaukee conversion on the 20-inch.
Yeah.
I told Chuck I was ripping it around to bring it here, and then I
Dude,
blew a tire off the
so
back of it.
sick.
Yeah.
Almost died. Almost didn't make it down here because it was just like it goes so fast. And when the tire blew, it just like pitched me into the building.
Yeah.
No.
So I like just jumped off of it. It was we're good. My neck is not feeling great. I didn't- but other than that,
I'm not as mobile as I once
yeah,
was.
the 2.5 hour drive really made it start to.
Cramp up.
thump.
Yeah.
But
Luckily, I have 2.5 hour drive the other way, so your neck. will
Right,
be
your
right.
yeah,
neck's the
exactly. Now I
opposite.
gotta look to
Going back to the tiny house, how easy is it to move?
not.
Okay. All right. So,
At all?
okay.
No, it can be moved. It's probably not going to be moved for a long time.
Okay.
if
Because you do have
possibly
like
ever.
set up a level spot and make sure like a handful of stuff like that.
Yeah, and then like the town we live in, you're not allowed to have wheels on it. So the first thing I had to do was take the wheels off of the fucking thing.
Okay.
You couldn't
You
just
know, it's
build.
like
Like
I could have built it on a foundation at that point in time, but I didn't know where I was going to keep it. So we thought we might, and eventually we probably will move it somewhere.
So I followed a few tiny home people,
yeah,
and like one of the people I followed, like they weren't allowed to have wheels on it. So like their skirt around, instead of removing the wheels, was to build like a deck around it to cover the wheels.
yeah. So ours, like he doesn't really care so the inspectors who I've been dealing with, he's a cool guy I deal with like on my regular job too, and so he just said it can't be resting on the wheels. So
Okay.
he doesn't care if they stay on it, but it had to be up. It's up like
Right. Just enough so they're not touching
Not
it.
touching, not touching.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Get
Is
them
that
on
so-
some Harbor Freight jack stands.
Is that so it doesn't roll away? Is that
She's fine.
Yeah, I guess he said it can't be on its wheels, and it has to be able to withstand 140 mile an hour winds because we get those a lot in New Hampshire.
okay?
140 mile an hour winds.
He forgot to mention that's on top of Mount Washington.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely Harbor Freight jack stands.
Yeah. So I had to
They're
like
ready for
I bought
141.
these like I bought these like 36-inch, 4-inch wide like helicoils,
Yeah.
and I to hand like twist them into the ground. It had just been compacted.
Dude.
It took me 9 hours to get 8 of them
Oh my god.
into the ground.
Holy shit!
This is like in the state of Rhode Island. If you have a shed, you need an anchor kit.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did an anchor kit, and
It's my shed's 8x10.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a steel cable the size of a shoelace that just is like twisted into the ground. I'm like, this thing isn't saving anything.
right. Well, so I asked the guy, I'm like, so what does it have to be? He goes, well, I'm not an engineer. I don't know what it needs to be. I'm like, so I
So-
could put anything in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I figured I'd do it right. And then when he came to inspect it, he goes, oh, wow, that's overkill. And I went,
You're not an engineer.
Overkill.
Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Right? How do you
First of
know
all,
that?
Just spent
it's not
9 hours of my
overkill because
life
if you ever
doing
got
that.
140 mile an hour winds, whatever it is isn't going to keep it on the
Dude, you get
ground.
140-mile-an-hour winds. This is a nuclear holocaust.
It's
so.
it goes through.
I'm long gone by
Yeah,
that.
that's the last thing you're worried about.
It's like the scene in Terminator 2.
Yeah, that's that.
If you
That's a
ever
fucking
get
wrap,
if
dude.
you ever get their expected wind rating, like that doesn't matter.
Right, right.
It's
No,
a wrap.
That's the thing. It's like, hey, look, I know you built it for this. We need to build it for this.
Yeah.
It needs to sustain nuclear
Dude.
force wind.
I'm fairly certain 140 mile an hour will blow the skin right off your scalp. You just walk outside and be like, anybody else feel that draft?
Thank God we built the house to withstand it.
Terminal velocity, like if you jump out of planes, like 120 something
Yeah.
range. I
What
think.
are we doing?
So like,
Well, if you ever need to free fall the house, you're good to go.
Dude.
Yeah. Hey, that's a nice way to move it.
Oh,
Just
my
drop it out of
God.
a plane next time. You
At
know?
least you know, hey, it can drive at 70 miles an hour on the highway.
Did you slap it and say it's going nowhere?
It's going nowhere.
Slap the roof. Yeah.
This baby's going nowhere.
but yeah, that thing has taken up all my time.
For the past like year, 2 years, right?
Yeah, like 2 years, and then I've been in school for electrical, so that's taken up 4 years, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't have to do car stuff anymore.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You get back
But-
around to it.
Yeah.
I will, because both of those have ended. So, well, the house is kind of ongoing.
Can
but
you build a
anyway.
tiny garage?
Like
I
a
have-
shed.
I'm gonna build a little shed for like wood in our. We have bikes and snowboards and stuff, but there's a 4-bay garage there that's is big.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's virtually unused, so
Yeah.
Nice. How, are
it's
you
pretty
gonna,
much mine.
you gonna tie that shed down?
I already did.
You gotta
trio?
anchor
Already did.
it,
I think
yeah.
that one's gonna probably get like 25 anchors. If I-
Yeah.
Right. Right.
How did is the tiny house like electric cable, or you have the generator, or how's?
It's got so originally we were gonna make it kind of all off grid, and then once we made the land lease with the place that it's at, we were able to use their utilities. So like we're plumbed into their septic.
Cool.
We have their water lines, and then
Cool.
we have a full like 200 amp service. So-
Yeah, 'cause
200 amp service.
not for
Jeez.
nothing, but I wouldn't want to crawl under a house on Harbor Freight Jack Sands to empty a shitter. You know?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I've spent a lot of time under that house. It's on cinder blocks. It's kind of sketchy. I can't wait to. I mean, it's not sketchy. It's very safe, but it looks sketchy as
Right.
you're looking at these cinder blocks.
Right.
I don't know. They
Uh,
build buildings out of them.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know.
Only the best ones.
I've been under way sketchier houses that are on foundations than my current one. So
I enjoy your posts of the spaces you have to crawl into often.
oh yeah.
You're like, are you like the guy for that with your crew?
No,
Okay.
no. Usually I do it for the clicks.
You're like, yeah, you know what? Let me get my phone.
Put me in there, coach.
So my boss, it's just two of us, and my boss is my age and my exact build.
Yep.
But he loves getting dirty, and I hate getting dirty. And so we always be like, "This is gonna be a good one for you to film." And I'll be like, "Oh, all right." And I'll go down there, and he's like, "It's always crawl spaces and attics for anybody
Yeah.
that doesn't know." And so he'll like crawl between these two like ducts, and you just see like it's pulling his pants down because it's so tight that he can't fit through. And then he'll be like, that one will be a little tight, I think, with a phone. And I'm like, okay. So like he knows, like he doesn't have any social media and could care less, but he knows that the tight ones, he'll be like, this will be a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. You might want to hit this one up.
It'll get good views. Yeah.
I mean, some of them, like,
we split them usually. The tightest one was like 9 inches, I think.
I was going to say, your head, like,
My
you
head
can't.
only fit sideways, and like I have a pretty big head, but it would only go through sideways. And I had to take off. I had the glasses on because it was gross down there. I had to take glasses off, and I had to take my like AirPods out because everything needed it needed to like be malleable.
Right.
And then you need you have to like throw tools in, go in, hope to God you have all your tools.
Right.
And
Because
then
it
you
takes
get-
a half hour to get into
exactly.
position.
And then you get in there, and then you forget like the dumbest things.
Right. And this is to run some cables underneath, or
Run
so
wires. Or
get to a
whatever.
J box or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my worst nightmare.
And then like there's creatures under there.
So I was going to say,
rarely
how many
film any
times?
of those things, but there's some fucking spiders.
How many times have you gotten bit by a spider?
I haven't been bit yet.
Okay,
I get
good.
stung daily.
Okay, right. Hornets, bees, whatever, anything.
Bees.
Scorpions, manatees.
Probably. There's some scary stuff down there. Snakes. I hate snakes.
You throw the
Spiders I'm
heat in
okay
there,
with.
you bring it with you.
I got to throw it in first.
Bear
Yeah, of
spray.
course. Drop test.
Get that bear spray in there
Right,
first.
you just,
Clear the place out.
just pop a couple desk pops in there to let everybody know you're coming.
Once in a while, I'll throw like the end of the vacuum in on the the like below side of it first and just like clear,
Just
just
to-
in case something's
right.
there ready to just
Which it is.
get you right off the
It's-
gate.
Yeah.
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 Kind of put a little defense down.
Pretty good question. Is it hard to insulate something like that floating on cinder blocks?
So I have a spray foam envelope. So like the ceiling, the walls, and then underneath, and then it's exactly 2 feet off of the ground. So I'm going to do foam board, and then make it look nice with some like skirting. But it should stay. I think with it's it's R20 or so underneath. It's pretty, should be pretty good. We haven't done a winter in there yet. And then frost, I believe, goes straight down. So if we can block it, it shouldn't be able to come in and underneath.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be bad. My old house was horribly insulated, so it'll be better than that.
Oh,
Right.
good.
No
Right.
matter what.
What is the projected lifespan of this thing? Not for you guys personally, because obviously things change, but like it's built to last, I don't know,
Yeah,
20,
it's-
25 years.
I mean, it's built like a house. Everything is all stick
right.
frame on the inside, and the trailer frame is all steel, so should last as long as a regular house lasts. I guess the wheels could seize up if it doesn't get driven, which it won't.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that'll be fun, but I don't know. I mean, it's a mobile home that is called a tiny house. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
smaller than a mobile home for sure, but
Yeah.
like it's
built in
similar,
a-
similar basics, or it means those usually have a little bit different framing.
Yep.
But same idea.
No,
So,
it's
those
super
things
cool.
last- those things last forever.
It's I enjoyed watching your updates on it and seeing it, seeing it as it was completed.
Yeah.
Just super cool.
Thanks. Yeah, it's taken a lot of blood equity and real equity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's been really fun, and it's cool because it is something with wheels when you break it down, which is
Right.
I'm still kind of near things that have. It's got
Transportation.
brake lights on it. My house has brake lights on it.
There you go.
You put a horn on that
and a
thing?
license plate. My wife wanted to take the license plate off, and I was like, no way. Got a nice
Yeah,
little
no,
license
that
plate.
stays.
I'm gonna get a
Gotta leave it
vanity
on.
plate. I live in New Hampshire. It should be a vanity plate. 'Cause
Yeah,
every-
100%.
It's not yet.
Just make it ass man.
Yeah.
Keep that baby wrenched up.
What can we get?
That'd be the perfect plate for it. Just ask me.
But this winter, I'm gonna revive my convertible that died
The 36. Yeah.
on the.
Is it still got the same coolant problem it did 4 years ago? Okay.
Oh, it hasn't been. I limped it home from Lincoln. Well, I coasted down from halfway up the Kangamangas,
Yep.
coasted into Lincoln, sat there for like 5 hours
Yeah.
till it cooled. Limped it back down 93. Somehow made it home, and then it sat in a garage, and then it sat in storage until I don't know, probably 3 months ago. I think I moved it from where it was
Yep.
to another storage spot, and then it's gonna get a full, complete gutting unless Shook buys it off me.
There you go. You want it?
Not really.
Zero rust.
That's pretty cool.
Zero.
Isn't it like a drift car kind of?
It's never.
Isn't it
it's-
welded diff and shit?
No, it's never been drifted.
So it's just no interior. Yeah. Yeah.
It's never been drifted. It's an automatic.
Oh. What the fuck's wrong with it? Didn't it have? You sent me pictures of it. I thought.
Yeah, and you said you didn't want to buy it.
Yeah, because dude, dude. I don't need that many projects, man.
Why
Wait,
not?
do you still have the other E30? No, you sold the other
No, I
E36,
sold it,
right?
and I got a buyer coming for the
Civic.
this weekend. I think.
Yeah.
On Sunday. Thank fucking God.
You're
the
just
one
staying.
Civic.
You're
There
just
you go. I
staying
was gonna
Toyota,
say.
man.
I don't really know. I might just sit on it for a little bit.
All right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what I want to do. I might flip a couple Sequoias, though. I'll tell you that. The frames are destroyed, and people are looking for parts. So I could trailer one home and part her out.
Shook's Chop Shop.
Yep.
Sounds like you got a plan, buddy.
You met some buddies with real estate too. You can keep it up in their shop is for sale.
It's true.
Oh, right.
That's it. They
true.
got space.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Was there anything else that you have written, or was that it?
I was trying to think. So I was thinking about when I first listened,
Yep.
and it was when Mike Lynch was on here the first time, which I looked back when it was like episode 11 or 17 or something.
That's
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. At least, so I think this
Mike's
is technically
first time?
season
Yeah, Mike Lynch's
seven-ish.
first time because he like put a thing on his story, and I was like, oh,
What's
this?
want to listen? Yeah, yeah.
And then I was trying to think. I think I've written 7 reviews. And for every one, they have to have like an individual email.
Email.
So I have all these like random ass emails that
Yeah.
I don't know.
You still get
passwords
emailed?
for. On some of them, yeah. Like
Yeah. Mike Lynch, September 28th, 2018, episode 11.
there you go.
Wow. There was some thought that you might know who the Ling Long guy was too,
I have no
right?
idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All
That
right.
was
Yeah, there's just a debunked, I guess.
yeah.
Goodbye.
I wish I knew who that was because that guy was my biggest rival with clever writing.
Right, right. And we still have your gift that you sent us over there that
Yeah.
said open up on air. And then it went through you guys are the best, with notes and said at the end, I'm going to kill you. Which is it's perfect. I never want to let it go. It's just there.
I
always-
think because if I recall, you did like the like a review contest,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was like, well, fuck that. I already wrote one.
Yeah.
Now they're doing a contest.
Oh, right. So,
And so
yeah.
I wrote a bunch more, and you picked all three of them were the top three, and they were all under different names. And then I never got a basket, and I was like, "You mother!"
Well, I think at this point, we thought about it.
Oh, I don't want it
We just
anymore.
can't
No.
send them a basket. I mean,
And then you did the call-a-thon.
yes.
Oh.
I remember listening to that like live while I was mowing the lawn, and you drew my name for something, and I was like, "All right, sick! I'm gonna get a tumbler out of this thing." And then like a year later, I was like,
It's right there, right behind you.
It's literally right there. That is
You can take that with
your
you.
tumbler.
"I figured it was fake, dude. Give it to
No,
me."
there you go. You
No,
can take it with
that's
you.
yours.
you have
I
to
don't
take
want
that.
It's
been
got the
waiting
Dom
here.
Nissan Murano on it and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, that's your tumbler.
That's your
That's
tumbler.
literally your tumbler.
That's it.
I mean, hey, anything you see on the shelf, you can take with you.
Except for Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can
Okay,
take that too.
Dwayne's
That's
gotta
fine.
stay.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
You know what,
You want
dude?
the prayer candle? You can have it.
I think the basket was, the friendships we made along the way.
Exactly. At this point, that's exactly what it was.
And the tumbler.
Hell yeah. And
The
a
next
tumbler.
on
Yeah.
Therapy with Shook.
Yeah.
Show me on the doll where revival hurt you.
Get yourself a hot coffee. Put it in that tumbler.
So that tumbler's going home with you.
Yeah, it's got to.
That is legitimately your tumbler.
That'll be runner up for the K truck.
Oh, did they all have our names on them?
Just ours.
yeah.
Some of them didn't.
Yeah, they were pretty.
So that is
That
in
is
fact the
that's
tumbler we owe
yeah,
him.
that's
That's
definitely is.
amazing.
There were also a few that needed to go to Ireland that were around here for a while, but
We-
I don't know where those went.
I think they went because Blake had to send a big thing, and they were
yeah,
like
right.
giving a
Plus,
Blake.
Ronan's
and-
been here like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, who was the dude with the sticker that was in Australia
Yeah.
or New Zealand? That was
Wade.
It's been like a month, and I'm like, fuck you. It's been
got
like
it.
4 years in a month.
He got it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. When he got it, I was gonna send him a hate mail too. Just kidding.
He got. Actually, I had to send it twice.
Yeah. Cool.
It came back,
Tight.
went around the world.
Yeah.
Tight.
You have been one of our, friends, followers, supporters ever since we started doing this thing. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming to hang out. And truly, as Shook said, we cherish your friendship. Truly,
I
it's
feel
just
the same
basket.
way. The gift basket is this.
Honestly, to give you a gift basket at this point would just be,
I would spike it right in front of that camera.
yeah.
we'll just have to give you like, I don't know.
I remember there's a summer
Eggs.
sausage.
No, it
was
was-
fucking
it-
guaranteed in
Right.
that
It would
gift
be
Yeah.
basket.
insulting to give it to him now, you know?
I wonder
No, I
if
know,
there's anything
that's-
still left in the basket.
Oh, it's basically as he sent it.
Who sent me the
There was like
gift?
food in there.
Who sent
Yeah,
me the
yeah.
gift box? Somebody sent me a gift box that I got from. Did you give it to me, or
I
it got
can't
mailed to me? It got mailed to me.
Someone
and
mailed-
it had like a bunch. It had tons of. It had like Wine for Dummies book in it, and it had.
I think one of our.
Was
I think it was.
I can't remember who it was.
Who
They
was it?
messaged me, and I can probably look it up.
Oh
It
shit!
was-
Right, because somebody told me about that.
And then I
Was
opened it up, and
Blake?
it wasn't. It wasn't Blake.
Joe Booth.
Joe Mama?
Joe.
I
Who
can't
was
remember
it?
who, but
Somebody did.
Yeah, the Wine for
I'm
Dummies.
sorry that I
book.
forgot because I was cracking
That
up. But
definitely-
also, it came with like the pickles in the individual packets, and one of them had opened in the box.
Oh,
no.
And so everything in there smelled like pickles, and my wife's car smelled like pickles. Bringing it home, the whole house smelled like pickles. And we lived in like a tiny cabin before we lived in a tiny house, and so it was like the whole cabin smelled like pickles for like 5 days. We had to throw a pillow away because Freddie had like, gone by with a pillow and thrown it in there, and I was like,
Those sons of bitches.
Oh, wasn't it Jack?
It was Jack.
That was
Jack.
Jack.
Jack sent
Yes.
it to you.
That's who it was.
Thank
yes.
you, Jack. Thank
Jack's,
you for those.
Big
Jack's
shout.
one of the
Thank you
top
for that.
guys, dude.
Jack.
Pickle juice.
Bat and cleanup.
Yeah, he makes it happen.
Yeah,
man.
remember Jack asked us for his address.
Right. And
They
I
were
was
like,
a little hesitant.
That's not a good idea. Here it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, why? What do you mean? And it was, I think he showed me the book, and I'm like, okay.
That
All
book
right.
made me laugh pretty hard.
It was pretty
Wine for
solid.
Dummies.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Fucking pickled your ass, dog.
Dude.
Pickle doxing.
Pickle docs.
Oh, the worst kind of docs.
I think that is going to do it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody have any closing thoughts? I don't think there's anything we missed. We got Fieldworks this Saturday. You can click the link in our YouTube description or Instagram to find out where you can win the K-Truck. You can pick your horse's name. There's plenty to pick from.
Yeah, you got about 240 more to go, I think.
Yeah, you should read them on the closing music. As fast as you can.
Right, I'll read a couple. But yeah, we got Staggered later this month, August 30th, starting.
I won't be the rip.
And
Rip.
then, whatever else happens now in between them. That's all we got. We'll see you next week.
Thank you guys for
We have a
listening.
guest next week.
Thanks for having me.
I see you.
I can't remember if we
Here's
have a
some
guest next
relaxing
week.
horse name.
Yeah,
Thank you for
it's-
coming to join us.
Yeah,
Gosh,
yeah.
Thanks for listening.
It's
Thanks for
always a
hanging
pleasure
out.
to see you. Who
We're
do we
gonna-
got? I don't see any guests next week.
Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll have to look back.
Okay.
I think
show
what
up.
I'm thinking of
If you're listening,
is further.
Just show up.
Further out. But that's going to do it this week for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt Wood will guest.
Peace out, and we will see you all next week. That's all we got. Adios. We're going to read this. We're going to close out with some names. Loose as a Goose. Another emo song. Green Line to Fenway. You Are Slow. Let me crank this down a little bit. Let me crank that down a little. Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Purple Drink, Wildly Absurd, Smash Poetry, H to the OV, Wrong Turn, Seymour Butts, Billy Badass, Stella Luna, Sublime Lime, T-minus, Polished Turd, Scarecrow Boat, Winning the Tiebreaker, Sunday Scaries, Bust to Southie, Fake News, Almost Done, That's It, That's All. Tim the Toolman Taylor, Al Borland, Wilson LFG, also known as Let's Fucking Go, Afternoon Delight, On the Run, Dust in the Wind, Ron Burgundy, Pacey from Dawson's Creek, Rainbow Warriors, Sonic 2, Fistful of Bud Light, Three Chains, Big Billy, Wine 'em Dine 'em, Whistlin' Dixie, Jaws Bridge, Mind the Gap, Midnight Express, Far, Far, and Away. Let's see. It's a Jeep thing. Already read Donald Trump's ear. I have no idea. Chase Sapphire Reserve. And Rock'em Sock'em laughing out loud. He's just a friend. That's it. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. He's just a friend.